Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Airstreamers, where you never know what stream will ride. This is episode 86. You know what that means? That we are, 14? 100 minus 86, because I did math.
Yeah, good job.
I learned it in elementary school. While I was learning English, what did you do in elementary school?
I think, in elementary school, when I was in kindergarten, normally they did, before my grade, they did half days. And so half of the kids went in the morning and then half of the kids had afternoon elementary school or kindergarten. And my grade, they switched to all day. And I was not here for it. And I went in, and midday when they had nap time, I slept until until the end of the day, and the teacher couldn't get me up.
I mean, how else are you supposed to do it? I mean, that is the right way to do it.
I totally revolted. I'm like, nope, once I'm out, and you're not getting me up. And my mom probably dragged me out to take me home.
It was, listen.
So that's what I did. I slept through elementary school.
That era was traumatizing for me, big time. And I do remember in third grade with my teacher, who is 100% dead at this point, and
way to look on the positive side of things.
She was a literal, absolute monster of a person. And she was the type where if she was allowed, she would hit your hands with the rulers kind of thing.
Oh, but she's not allowed.
No, but you could tell that at some point in her ancient existence, she was doing that because she felt like she would walk around with the ruler, and you'd know that she's wanting
itching
to do that. And
Short Pimp said 100% dead, as in rotting corpse.
Yeah. And you know what? And you know what? On her corpse, inside of her corpse hole, is lipstick all over her corpse teeth, and that's the worst. Gave me such stomach aches going into school because of the fact that she was so militaristic. And when we needed to learn the multiplication table or whatever, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was okay, ready, students? You have, flip over your page. Okay, finish it in 10 seconds. Go. And it was traumatizing. All that to say that
that's the worst at that age. I know the stomach ache.
I know
I've
it's
told
the worst
on the stream before.
The worst.
Happy birthday, Chrissy.
Yes, happy birthday. And this is your birthday song. All of that to say that I know how to do math, and we are 14 episodes away from our 100th episode. We do have to have a bonus episode somewhere in the midst of this all, so that we can complete our 100th on October 16th. That means we are 2 weeks away, right? 14.
Yeah, I need inspiration for a patch.
We need a lot.
Because, I have a new patch tonight, but full disclosure, I don't have a patch for tomorrow, and I haven't made anything, and I don't have any ideas for it. So unless inspiration strikes, we're going to redo today's patch tomorrow.
Oh, you mean between today and tomorrow? I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, I do remember that. My sixth grade teacher smelled like she bathed in coffee, like Scrooge McDuck style, money bin coffee. And she would hold it. And nowadays, I mean, I don't know if there are any other teachers on here, but some districts stop you and prevent you from drinking hot coffee around anyone because you might spill it and third degree burn the children.
Oh, I would not. I would be like, then I quit.
Yeah, I mean, what's the other alternative? Not having coffee.
Not an option
around these children. Absolutely not.
Not an option.
Yeah. So anyway, that is where we're at. I don't even know how we got on here, but welcome.
You know how to count.
I do know how to count. Welcome, everyone. Happy birthday, Christy. Like we said, I hope your day was lovely. I hope that everyone had a wonderful week. If anyone is a teacher and has been back for this week, I salute you, I guess. I don't know.
You're exhausted.
My hat is tipped off to you. It has been an absolute nightmare of a week. And to the point where even finishing my day today. Normally every single Friday I'm like, yeah, I can't count down the minutes till 8 or whatever. And like I got home and I went and got a haircut, but then I wanted to take a nap, like desperately wanted to take a nap because I was dead. So that's how I'm feeling. But I'm thrilled to be here. This is literally the high point of my whole entire week. So
Except for Tuesday.
except for Tuesday.
It's like the week is like a 3-humped camel. There's lows and really the highs are Tuesday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh no, Kara, that's terrible that you're still working. I'm sorry to hear that.
No. On a Friday night?
You need to like just don't do it. I've had a dumpster fire for weeks at Mozzie, but it's better now. Yeah, me too. I had to button up for next week. I don't know what that means. Like
finish things up. Is Kara going on vacation next week?
I don't know. Pete is here. He said, "So have I." It's been crazy. Yeah, it's wild. You ever look back? On
she's
Facebook
going to
memories?
Maine. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
she's saying
right.
She's buttoning up like all her odds and ends so that she can go to Maine and.
Are
enjoy
we
herself.
frozen? Avicii saying? I don't
Are
think
we?
so. Sam Watson said, "You ever look back on Facebook memories and are like, WTF was I posting about? LOL." The best.
I don't use Facebook, so I don't have that problem, but I do occasionally look back at my Instagram, which I rarely post anyway. And it's mostly just me and Elias. So I'm like, oh, well, there, I did that again. I posted us again. As
We
if
hiked
anybody
again.
forgot that.
Christy said, "I had a great celebration." And where did it go? "I had a great celebration today and finishing exactly how I wanted with all of you." That is so sweet.
Aww.
And thank you for always being so wonderful. I had a disaster of a morning this morning trying to order the new iPhone. And I'm curious if any one of you all had this issue. I, for years and years and years, have been on the iPhone upgrade program. What this is, and this is not a sales pitch, it's just what I do, and it works really well. What it is that you pay a monthly fee for the cost of the phone across 24 months, but at 12 months, you are allowed to upgrade to the new phone free of charge. And you just keep doing that. So essentially,
like you just keep paying the monthly
yeah,
fee,
you'll
basically.
never really pay off, You'll never pay it off unless you do pay it off. And then at that point, you just, you don't have a monthly bill anymore. But I've been doing it for years and years and years, as long as it's been available. And
Mega
it's
Meg,
always
this is through Apple, not from the carrier.
yeah, it's always been through Apple that we buy it. And I'm going to be honest here. I do always recommend buying it through Apple. Again, not a sales pitch, but I just know from working there that the experience of doing it is usually always so much better, except for when something like this happens, which is what happened to me today, where I am maybe 15 or 20 minutes away from teaching a class, but I'm free for a period. So I'm sitting there on my phone trying to do the whole thing. And with the iPhone upgrade program, all you do is you click a button when it goes live, and then you just complete your order. It's super fast.
Because you do all the pre-paperwork beforehand.
Yeah, and they have all your
it's
stuff with you.
Everything is should be on file. You really just click order, and then it goes through. Hey, Brian.
So,
Well, that's how
Hi,
it's
Brian.
supposed to work, at least.
Yeah, and so today it turned out that Apple had a glitch with a very specific set of circumstances that were required to happen to activate the glitch. And guess who had all of those symptoms? Right here.
Oh, he was pissed.
And what it was if you were on the iPhone upgrade program, if you already completed the pre-authorization, if you were ready to just hit go, and if you were paying by Apple Card, something glitched in the system and it prevented you from doing it. And I'm sitting there absolutely losing my mind. And the reason why, folks, I'm losing my mind is because I know the process so well that I know that if I wait any longer, if it's 1 minute longer, 2 minutes longer, that release date, launch date thing is just going to keep moving away and away, and I will be waiting months for a new phone. And I am like the most excited always. Like, I am
Paul
the one.
you're like, Paul said this, and I think this is accurate, that you're like the ideal Apple customer in that you are literally following their directions.
Correct.
Like what they've prescribed, you've done.
Yes.
And it still didn't work.
And it still didn't work. And like I was saying about the excitement, I'm usually the one that's most excited about everything with whatever Apple is doing. I'm like the biggest promoter. And it just felt like, why? why is this happening on a Friday at the very end of this god awful week? Is this happening? And it's still, by the way, up in the air. Like, we do have a phone coming that is a fully bought phone. We're going to try to see if there's a way to make that become the iPhone upgrade program phone. It's just a nightmare. But I will say,
fine.
Great, thank you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Who is the one who bought the one so that you had one coming?
I appreciate it, but it still doesn't resolve the matter. You know what I mean? Like, it's great that we have it coming, but we need to figure it out. But I do have to say that light blue iPhone is one of the prettiest things I have ever seen in my whole entire life. Love, love, love,
Double
love.
shots for a life.
Sam and Watson said, I have the 11 Pro now. 13 Pro seems like the most similar size, which I like. Yeah, the 11 Pro Max was huge when I bought it mine last year. Yeah, you know what's so funny?
Wait, as part of the upgrade program, you have to turn your old phone in. So that when you turn your old phone in, that trade-in value pays off the remainder of the first loan, and then you take out a new one for the new phone that comes out. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how it works.
And Sam said the iPhone Pro Max was
time
huge.
To switch to Android.
Oh God, no, absolutely not. The new Shining Force upcoming mobile game better work flawlessly on your iPhone. According to all the specs on what it is, it better be like the most graphically amazing game I have ever seen in my whole life. I need to quickly talk about Eloise for a second. Look at her, okay? She refused to sleep in that bed. Now, actually, let me backtrack a bit. I really planned on...
Hey, Cotton Candy.
On doing another musical Moments with Elias tonight. And I practiced at school. I did a bunch of things to get it prepped, and it turns out we still don't have the right technology set up.
Well, I think we figured it out. We need the audio cable to the XLR microphone thing in the back of the sound
exactly
board.
what Chris just said. And so I had physical music printed out so that I can use it for tonight. And I'm not going to spoil it. It's a surprise. You'll all very much know the song when I play it. And I'm going to do the whole 4-part harmony thing. And I put it down on this little sofa that we have right next to us here. And Eloise would not sit in her bed. And she kept jumping up. First of all, she doesn't jump, and she's doing it. And she jumps on the sofa and is sleeping on the papers. And I'm like, Eloise, just go to the Muskrat Cam. Like, come on. You know, your fans are expecting you. And Chris is like, why don't you just put the papers in the bed and look at the bed? She is sleeping on my music. Do you see? She's sleeping on my music. Brian has one of those cables. And JJG, you should... I mean, so I should get rid of my iPhone 6 question mark. Is that your current phone of choice? Because I think it might be time to upgrade for sure. Yeah, Paul said 6S is the bottom requirements for software security updates. So yeah, I agree that definitely should happen.
But if you have a 6 and you go to like the current one, you will be blown away.
Oh, I mean, it's like literally everything is different in a good way. And the thing I love about Apple is like there's a lot of improvements, but it's not overwhelmingly like, you know, something so, I don't know, foreign or difficult. So definitely
I
upgrade.
can't believe that she's literally sleeping on paper right now.
If you had to sell me on an iPhone, what would you say? Said Chrissy. That's, I mean, legitimately is a good question. And if you came into the Apple store, I mean, I would go into like full sales mode. But I think I would say things like Apple is... Whether or not Apple is the first to do something, and I think a lot of people a lot of times try to argue that whatever Samsung does is like, well, Samsung does this, iPhone doesn't do that. I think Apple is really, really good about focusing on the things that customers legitimately want to use and adding things that the customers don't even know they want to use, and then setting off a chain of reactions where like almost like industries get upended. So even like the App Store, the concept of the App Store is something that Apple just did. And now it is so ingrained in society that everybody on every platform, on every system has some sort of App Store situation. Or the camera system, as much as Android might have like the sort of, let's say, bells and whistles of certain camera features, like really crazy zoom or whatever, the things that people want to focus on is what Apple does well. And the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max, they have cameras that could legitimately make filmmakers second guess what it means to use like a film camera, you know? And that's what I'm here for. They always do things like that. Sorry.
Kara said...
Oh, should I be holding my soapbox?
I think so, yeah. Kara said that she likes the interoperability between devices or whatever. And I agree. I think that's kind of what sells me on it, that it all works together, and I appreciate that. But it's also a commitment and an investment to buy the devices so that they do work together. So it's kind of like a, you know... you have to jump in.
Yeah.
You have to jump into the pool. But this is not sponsored by Apple. And we shouldn't. I don't want it to be a stream about sales pitch because it's kind of a snooze fest. So
listen, I did this for a million years and I just live and breathe this. Natasha said, wasn't the iPhone the first touchscreen too? I think that it was the first multi-touch phone.
Yeah,
multi-touch meaning like if you took your fingers and like did a pinch, that... I just need to finish this thought because it's like I'm excited.
Okay, because I'm going to fall asleep.
The multi-touch aspect of your phone, if you think about taking a photo and zooming in, that had never been done before. So not only did Apple invent that way of doing it, but came up with it in such a way that was so natural that now it's just standard. No one thinks about it. No one thinks about where did it come from, who first invented it, but that was Apple. And I feel like this has been, you know... This is many things that they do. We're going to move on because I just can't. I'm going to explode.
Okay, good. I'm happy that we're moving on. It literally says Leah underneath Eloise.
It says, "Oh my God, that is so funny. I'm dead."
We don't have to fix it now.
No, I think it's hysterical
because it's not Leah. But
yeah,
can you write that in the book so that gets corrected?
Oh, the Leah thing. I think maybe we should just change Eloise's name to Leah. Leoise. Leoise. There you go.
And also, we have no muskrats here tonight except for Eloise. And Cheddar just dropped this mouse.
And ran.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Cotton Candy said, I ordered iPhone 13 Pro Max today. I'm broke now, but whatever. You made the right choice. What a week for crazy around this. Keep your distance. Wait, I missed what happened with Sam and Watson.
Half of her department isn't vaccinated, and they all have COVID now.
I think Apple products are very user-friendly. My work has a department phone, which is an Android, and I can't use it. It's so confusing. They also streamline really well. Oh, wait, that was not what it was. Where did that come? Where was that coming? I missed it.
I don't know. I saw it in there, but that's like... That's
terrible. We had a COVID situation today, but it was like super isolated. So like all is well, but yeah. Whoops. Sorry. I'm trying to pick up my soapbox scepter and prep because I do have something that I want to say at some point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have thoughts on something?
Oh, I mean, I am ready to change the world. Emails went out today. Mayors were involved. I can't wait to tell you all about
in the email, did you thank for the tie as a man? And
no, I didn't. I should re-email and be like, I really appreciate the sexist gift you gave us as well.
That would
I'm emailing about.
I think you just should tell it now.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, okay. I think tell it.
I'm taking it out. My soapbox scepter is in my hands, and I'm going to go on my soapbox. Just step back on your box, Elias. I don't think I get that, but that's funny. Hi, Ralphia. Do you know what I learned today, by the way, separate from like what I want to talk about? A soapbox. What, you know those little, like, if you think about like a park, someone standing on something?
Yeah.
In the past, the people who likely spoke to share their like opinion usually had boxes that were for soapboxes, and that's where this little concept came from.
Yeah, like in the old timey cowboy times, they all stood on
like a crate, but the crate specifically was usually
storing soap.
Storing soap, yeah.
Obviously, what else are you going to put in a crate?
I am back. Oh, that's what Jen was saying, to step back on your soapbox.
Oh, he never leaves it.
Oh, I think I get it. Anyway, I'm sorry. Listen, I need to tell you all. Do you know what I learned today? I have been on a one-person crusade since I remember I was in college. So this was like 2008 that I was walking to my class and I saw one of those men working signs that I just can't even process those, right? And I remember way back in the day posting on Twitter, And I was like, is for real? This is crazy. Whatever. Now, here we are a million years later, and we're still in it. Okay. Meaning, I recently posted on my personal Instagram about the one that said, what was it? Men working in trees.
Yeah, what does
Like,
that even mean?
Literally, that men working in trees wearing boots and driving pickups. Like, it may as well have said that, you know? Mm-hmm. And then today, I also saw at my job's town, as I was driving in, that there was another men working sign. And in my head, I'm like, I can't. I need to do something. So on one of my preps, I am sitting there just doing the research. And do you know
Like
what
Nicki
I
Minaj-
found?
Nicki Minaj is doing on the vaccine right now.
No, mine
this is
legit.
legitimate research.
Mine is legit. I went to the source.
Like, did you pass the bar and everything? You're an attorney now, I think.
No, but I read stuff, and I know I not read opinions. I read the manual on traffic and highway safety.
What?
And do you know that those signs are illegal since 1988?
But
wait, let me.
okay, I just have questions.
Since 1988, those signs have been made illegal. And those signs are only used, I bet, because first of all, no one knows that they are. And first of all, no one cares that they are. And that they probably are just leftover because they made 1 billion of them back in the day. And so they still keep using them. They are illegal. The reason why, though, is even more interesting. It's not that they are illegal because they were recognized as sexist back in 1988, because I thought that. I'm like,
wow, that's progressive.
That's like real progressive.
Yeah.
It's because they were trying.
Because I think in 88, people were still, like, women were still required to wear shoulder pads.
I don't think they were ever required. And I think that what happened was they were trying to like redo the signage system as a whole. And so they were trying to get away from a lot of words on stuff, like, you know, lengthy words. They wanted to get more into symbols and then like minimal words. So the current one that you are supposed to use in a setting that should say men working or men working on trees or whatever is just workers. It's a triangle. It's red, or I'm sorry, it's a triangle and orange. Thanks, Ralph.
Thanks, Cotton Candy.
It's a triangle with orange, and it's supposed to just say workers. I went so far as being able to download the specs on it if I want to make my own sign of those. That's how far I went. And then the final kicker, I emailed my mayor a list of stuff. I said, in a kind way, I'm like, listen, this happened. I saw this, but then I was thinking about it, and I found this source. Here's the source, and I realized that, you know, you can't do that anymore because such and such says so. Here's the link to that, and blah blah blah. What was the other thing I linked to? Oh, and then I said, and it's also because, you know, there's over 1.8 million women in the construction workforce in the U.S. as of 2018 census. So here's that link as well.
I think we ran a census in 2020, not 2018.
I didn't see that. I didn't. That data isn't popular.
Oh,
yet.
yeah. Well, just request it.
Yeah. So that
thanks, Too Shy,
is
for you.
what happened today. Thank you. I am
my God, Short Pam worker soapbox zone. Can you write that in the book? Because that's a really
you got it
good
right.
idea.
I'm still holding my soapbox up there. So yeah, I'm awaiting an email back. Let's see if he's emailed. No, he has not.
Oh, he's like, on a friggin', this is what he read. He read this and he's like, really? On a friggin' Friday? Jeez.
See ya, Pete. Thanks, Deb. Oh, snap. We're one thing away from a hype train. So I'm going to step off my soapbox. But, folks, if you see something, say something. Right?
I'm very confused.
Okay, tell me. I'm so sorry.
You opened the opportunity to have the discussion.
Thank you, Kathy.
About the ties in that same dialogue.
I know. We're on a hype train.
It could have started with this. It could have started with, I've had some concerns lately with the direction the town is going in. And two things have come up recently. One is the division of gifts, men and women, to the school district.
You know why I didn't do it? I will tell
and
you.
two, oh, okay.
I will tell you. I did it because I did not email from my school email. I emailed as a citizen
Oh,
of
he's
whatever.
definitely looking you up to see if you're even a citizen, which you're not.
And I also did it off the clock. Like I waited till we finished school so that it didn't look suspicious that I'm doing like that during school. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
smart.
like all of it said, I'm not an employee and I'm not going to be talking about that in that forum. If I do email about that, which I really should,
I feel
then
like
I should do it on school.
I'm just being
silly,
but I think that is more of a conversation probably for the administration than it would be for the mayor, even though we're giving the mayor flack for that.
But I think it's because the mayor usually drops things off like that. So I just want to see.
Oh, you're just putting it. He's putting it in the list now. He's like, email this.
No, I said I was driving by the Shell station today and happened to notice one of the construction signs that said men working. I was surprised by the gender specific signage and did some research to see if there are more inclusive ways to say that. It turns out that as of 1988, using gender specific signage has become illegal according to the Manual of Uniform Traffic Control Devices, which is the MUTCD. Instead, the signage they now require should say workers. Here's the link. And then I said, I'd love to see the removal of such gender-specific signs in this town, since not only are they no longer allowed as per the MUTCD, but to also have them be more inclusive, since there are over 1 million women who work in the industry as of 2018. Link.
Mic
drop.
I mean, making changes. Making changes. I love it.
Oh my God, I can't.
am very curious what the response is going to be, or if there is a response. And also, it's very well worded, Elias. Very good job, citations, everything.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Cotton Ken said, if Elias was in a Broadway play, which one would he act in? I am...
Beauty and the Beast.
That is rude. That is rude. But
I was just going to say, you're beautiful in my eyes, but there is a Beast moment when I don't know what buttons to push in the video game. So that's where my head went.
Okay, well, I also, to add to this, was once the Beast in...
I believe it.
in a second grade performance of the song Beauty and the Beast. And my mother made me a Beast outfit, like hand stitched and sewed the Beast outfit. And I sang wearing the Beast outfit. So you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
I've had the most experience doing that. So I would love to be in Rent, though. That would be fun.
thanks,
First
Mega
turtle
Meg.
saving. Now you're advocating for the people. Next, what? Running for mayor? LOL. Oh no, I would not want to.
Aw,
I just want to stand on my soapbox and just talk.
Thank you, Harpo and Kathy. You guys are all awesome.
Chrissy said, "Please tell me there's
Deb,
a picture."
Mega Meg, Jay Grizz, Cooking Sherry. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Lexi Lynn. Actually, thank you for supporting us having a shot tonight.
Yeah. Well, we still there's 1 minute left to finish level 2, and if we excuse me, I didn't mean to burp just now. So once we finish so now I think the timer should reset, right?
I think
for
it
like
resets.
level 3.
Oh, Leah's on.
Hi, Leah. Oh, if Leah's on, we should talk about the patch in a sec.
We should talk about the patch.
While you're doing that, I'm going to text my mom and see if I can get her to send me a picture of the Beast. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Are we doing the patch, or should we? I mean, we could.
Oh, well, yeah, we're still
While
on the hype
the
train.
hype train is wrapping up, or I don't know. What do you think? Should we start it now?
Heidi said, how hard is it for you, Elias, to not scream at us during the bomb game? No, look, not that I put on a persona. I don't want to say that this is all fake. What I'm saying is I find that the relationship me and Chris have to be able to do that is very funny. And it's funny to be a part of. It's funny to watch. None of it is meant for real.
Oh, totally.
But when I'm with someone like that, I can't imagine yelling at you, I genuinely can't imagine yelling at you.
Oh, thanks, Kara, and thanks, Sophia, Imposter Jen. Yeah, we can do the patch now. Leah, you've already won one. I mailed it out today, so you'll get it, God knows whenever the post office decides to deliver it, but it's in the mail.
I'm literally texting my mom. Do you have a picture of me dressed as the Beast from when I was younger?
Can I have some music, please, Elias?
Yes, you can.
Oh wait, hang on.
Tell me.
Okay, go.
Tell me.
Go.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, folks. Thanks, Kara. Thanks, Lexi Lynn. Oh, Jager's got my patch today. I absolutely love it. That is awesome.
Yay! I love giving these away. This is like totally my jam. I think I have a good idea for tomorrow now. But let's focus on tonight. Let's be here and now and in the present. I heard somebody say something today like it's something like being focused on now is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Where did I hear that?
Was it on a Maddie
I heard
ride?
it too. No, I heard that.
And I thought it was clever.
I heard that.
I thought
we
it
were
was
watching
clever.
a show.
I don't know where I heard it, but it was
Oh my god,
genius.
this is a fever dream. I heard
I totally
that.
botched it, but I think it's really clever, and I feel like it's like a doggy pack type joke, but also it's like
don't bring down his jokes like that.
no,
His
I
are
feel like it's like a
super high level comparatively. Yeah, that was a joke from Ted Lasso, but really, because
yes, Imposter Steve is right.
Oh,
Last
we watched
night,
the
yes.
oh my god,
Imposter.
oh my God.
Imposter
Yeah.
Steve wins even when we're not even playing games.
Seriously.
We were watching the Apple conference last night, and that's where we heard it. Okay,
Oh,
listen.
the shenanigans one. Did anything ever come of that?
Oh,
Mom is still looking for it. Leslie said.
Yeah, Leslie, I mailed. I don't know what the post office is doing. Like, we're waiting for the title for our Airstream to come in, and it's like, I want it over and done with. It's sold, and like, it's just super annoying. Post office is a hot mess disaster. But I did send out another shenanigans patch because I want Linda to have her patch.
Oh, Ralphie, I got my shirt today. The name shirt. It's really nice. Thank you. Love. I love. I would love to see a picture of it. Leah said, show the patch. We have blue balls.
Okay, yeah.
Troll butt blue. Is Jody here? Troll butt blue balls?
Can I show? Can I show it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is inspired by Leah. When Leah left on Tuesday, she said slob kebab on the stream, and I saw it, or I heard it, and I was like, that needs to be a patch. And so I got right to work, and this is the idea that I came up with. It's a kebab with all sorts of veggies. We've got peppers and a cherry tomato, a red onion, a green pepper, some kind of meat formation. That's giving a thumbs up because he's satisfied that he's a slob kebab. I love this font. It's like nice and raised and has a lot of detail, but still kind of simple. And so, yeah, this is the patch for today. It's actually, you know what? I'm really liking making these bigger patches because it gives me a chance to have a little bit more detail in them.
I was gonna say it gives you room because I think the more you squeeze something, if like font wise, it doesn't work. And you know what's a good example of that? If you look at like any hole is the goal comparatively to how much detail is in this, if that patch was a much bigger one, I think that would have worked better.
Yeah. So yeah, my patches are growing and I'm here for it. I think the little beef cube, whatever it is really cute. And I like that they're embracing the fact that they're a slob kebab and acknowledging it.
Wait, excuse me, OG Steve. This meat cube Chris is talking about, we're saying
It could
meat,
be
but it's
impossible.
really a Gardein or impossible or meat. What is it?
A Gardein meatball, yeah.
Inspector meat? Meat specter?
Imposter, no wait.
Incognito?
Incognito, yeah. I love that.
Meat cognito?
Incognito.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the patch for today. This is the completed one. Let me show you where it started. So not too many changes on this one.
Wait, OG Steve said we need an official answer here. What is it? Is it a baby bell mushroom, or is it Gardein, or is it incognito? Is it impossible meat? Tofu? You need to pick something.
I would say impossible meat only because it's the most delicious.
Okay. Would say or are saying?
I am saying. I commit.
Oh, Lord Markson has spoken. Dr. Lord Markson has spoken.
Farmer, chef.
Yeah, Dr. Lord
embroiderer,
Farmer
seamster,
Mark Seamster Chef Mark
Twitch streamer
has spoken, and it is impossible meat. It looks
So-
like a fudgesicle.
This one here, I
Incognito.
changed a couple things. This was originally a meat skewer, and I thought that I could use my metal thread, which is a bitch to stitch with, because I have to slow down how quickly it stitches. So I switched to the metal thread. Also, I did this color on the outline of the meat cube, and it was lighter than I thought. And so I went with the darker thread on this one. Elias, you're getting dust all over my nice patch.
I just touched it. What do you think? Am I dusty?
Your dusty hands. Okay, so the other thing too that was weird, this like tomato in the front, if you can see. The tomato in the front of the pepper broke the illusion, hated it. So I fixed that in the second one and put it behind the pepper.
Let it be entered into the record that it's impossible meat. and Cotton Candy said, Dr. Lord Farmer Streamer Chef Patch Streamer.
So this is the slob kebab patch. Oh, and then what did I do here? Oh, I was testing the color for the background and making sure this stitched okay.
Oh, that's a creepy looking meat cube.
And then I abandoned it. I was like, okay, it's met my
Wait, so you were
requirements.
going to make it like this, deathly? Is this Kim Kardashian underneath?
Yeah, at what, the Met Gala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, how do you know that?
I know things, Elias. I'm current.
Jody sent me a video. Did you see it today? Did I send it to you?
Mm-mm.
Do you know that meme? I'll tell you. Let's finish this and then I'll tell it because I'm literally dead at this.
Okay, so this is the patch for the night. Yeah, it does a little bit look like Thwomp, but like no, but Thwomp is angry. This is a happy meat cube.
Doggy Pack said, "What did you do with your Friday, Linda?" Oh, nothing. Just talked about embroidered meat cube slop kebabs. How about you, Donna? I don't know where Linda came from. That came out of me.
Okay.
Oh my God, Leslie just literally got her shirt.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, a thwomp.
Yeah, it does, but it's a happy Thwomp.
An impossible meat thwomp. That's also known as
It's
a meat
happy
cube.
because it didn't kill a cow to become living.
But it still can identify as a meat cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, this
Hashtag
is the
meat cube.
patch for today. I have one of them to give away. I have a reserve for a second one if I'm lazy tomorrow and I don't feel like doing another patch. And I have one for the wall. And Leah, because she inspired me to make this patch, has one in the mail already. And that is...
We didn't give it to Leah?
No, I didn't make it in time. She was here. She
Oh.
literally... Elias, it takes time to make these patches.
It takes
doesn't-
two?
It doesn't happen instantaneously.
Got it.
Okay, well,
Okay, yeah,
that's a wrap.
switch.
And thankfully, we had a hype train so we can have a fun Friday shot night.
Can I tell you, what was I talking about before? What was I saying that I said I'll tell you later?
About...
What was I talking about?
I don't
It
know.
was important. I felt like I needed to share that. Does anyone remember just like moments ago? Oh, Jody sent me a video.
Right.
Do you know?
Kara's-
I know. I just like
Kara, geez.
literally. You know
So
that.
good.
You know that lawyer, stenographer person. Is that it? A stenographer?
Yeah, the ones who type in shorthand.
Yeah. Okay. So you know that meme of the creepy, tall monster person that's running around the field of children.
Yeah, like it's like in Sweden or something.
I
It's
don't
like
know,
a
but it's
cartoon.
no, it's not a cartoon. It's real life. It's a human.
Yeah,
dressed.
but they're like, it's like a celebration, it looks like, but it's like scary.
Oh, that is not a celebration. That is nightmares.
But the kids look like they're having fun.
Christopher, if I were that child, and this is what I said to Jody, if I was that child, I would need years of therapy to overcome the trauma that I experienced. The point is, the joke was,
Bye, Leah.
bye, Leah. See ya. Vote for me for SPOE. The joke is that the meme said, "This is Kim Kardashian coming home to her children after the Met Gala." It is nightmare fuel. It's funny, but it's absolutely nightmare
Did you see that
fuel.
Leslie Jordan posted a picture of himself with like underwear over his head, like black underwear over his head?
No.
And he put side by side with Kim Kardashian. It's really funny.
No, that sounds really funny.
Well, you can look it up on his Instagram, and I will go get.
Jody, hold
Can
on,
I go
just wanna
get a
yeah,
shot?
yeah. Kim Kardashian coming home to her kids after the Met Gala. Look at this. Look. Can you see this?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the kids look like they're having fun.
Oh, that is not fun. Look at that demon. Look at the close up. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Yeah, I think it was confirmed, that one. And then when I was showing my students this video, because I think it's just really funny. And Jody sent it to me just as the bell rang, and I was like audibly laughing, and my one student was like, "Oh, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? Show us." And I was like, "All right, look." And I was like, "Oh, you all know the Met Gala," and they were like in what, 7th grade, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that Kim Kardashian dressed up in the Met Gala, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And I was laughing, and they were like, "Oh, but you know what? It's really like a statement. She was doing that because she's so well known in how she looks, and she just wanted to go sort of incognito and blah, blah, blah." And there was like a whole diatribe on that. And I'm like, you know what? You're all awesome. You are special people. I think that Gen Z is here to change the world. And I think they're sick of our shit, and specifically the like above generation shit, like all the baby boomer nonsense. I think the Gen Z right now is just gonna save the world. Jody literally was just talking about you, and Kara said, "Did you know she wore makeup under that outfit?" Stop. Jody, I was just showing this absolute monster of a situation here. Look at that. Look at that monster. No, 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 no. I am not here for it.
Look how lazy he is.
Who is it? Oh, Tater Tot. So yeah, I think that her identifiable trait in the Met Gala was her ponytail, like that whole thing. So, here we go. Gen Z ain't bad, but they need to stop the Tide Pod and milk crate nonsense. Yeah, there's 3 things: the Tide Pod, which I think is over; the milk crate, which let's talk about natural selection. So there's that, and then the newest thing.
Wait, what's the milk crate thing?
There was that one video of the man who, if you stack 1 milk crate, then stack 2 milk crates next to it, then stack 3, you form steps. And he had it up to like 10. And so when he went to that top one, the whole thing started shaking and shaking and shaking. And then he fell. And I think we watched like a death on scene,
Oh, Jesus.
And now children are trying that. But the third thing, do you know what the third thing is? And it's happening. Luckily, like, it's not in our school. Yes, Kara, they're vandalizing schools. What it is what's the most obnoxious and biggest thing you can steal, like that you can take? So yeah, like a fire hydrant or a toilet or like a toilet door or just random ass things. And so luckily in our school, I haven't heard of that, but it is running rampant. Like it's a viral thing. And then of course, recording it and posting it on TikTok.
But oh, good. So there's evidence.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. But also then I think our generation had that whole planking thing, which was stupid. So look, everybody's
But you
got
know what,
their
the
thing.
planking thing, not that I agree with it because I think it's the dumbest shit ever, but I think that
Don't
it's not
justify it.
harmful.
It
That's what
literally is. It's the
to
people
the
were
person.
people were planking on like billboards.
That natural selection will save the day. I'm saying stealing a fire hydrant is dangerous to others than it is that person.
I mean, I think what's the other one? Tide Pods. That's
Yeah,
an
natural
individual
selection.
thing. Yeah.
Gone, dead. know?
There was one other thing that I wanted to talk about. What were we talking about just before this?
The creepy Jody thing.
No, I totally lost
Kim
my train of
Kardashian. The ponytail.
thought. No, it's gone.
Ask Kara. Pull it back 40 seconds, Kara.
No, Kara's gonna reach into my brain and pull out whatever I was going to talk
Imposter
about.
Steve stole a person's picket fence and used it for firewood one night. What? Stop. Yeah, Seacar said I recapped everything. I know I did. Old, middle, millennials are obviously the best generation, of course.
I totally forgot.
Me and Chris are 1983, and therefore we are just at the cusp of being millennials or Gen X. We are that very unique, like, before internet into internet world. So can we do our shot, please?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited.
what yes.
And then we need to do 1 o'clock. Oh my God. I'm so happy it's Friday. And thank you all, folks. You're wonderful. I love every one of you. You're so great.
Thank you guys so much for supporting
you.
us. Cheers. Cheers to the weekend.
That's a Hamilton quote, isn't it?
I don't know.
in the Heights. Cheers to the weekend, something, something, and then 1, 2, 3. And then it's that song, 96,000.
Do you know that I was today, in this here day, I was a felon. My car, my truck that I bought.
Yes.
The temporary license plate expired like 5 or 6 days ago. And I've been calling the dealership to ask them, where is my plate ready? And it just goes to like nothing. It just rings and rings and rings. And I'm like, my God, what happened to this place? Like, do they not work anymore?
My mom has not responded back. I know someone asked earlier.
And it turns out that the dealership that I bought my car from was submerged by water from Ida. And like bad. And they weren't open because they couldn't get in. Like it was totally demolished.
Oh wait, it's gone?
Like it's a shell. It's totally a shell now.
Are you serious?
It's bad.
I'm your father and I took you there to buy a car.
I know, Daddy. I need a new dealership.
That's such the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
So
you say to me.
So finally, they called me. The salesman called me and said, "Hey, Chris, like, I'm sorry, like, we haven't called you. Your plates are in, but like, we've literally been underwater." So today, I went to go get my plates, and I went in. I drove my truck illegally as a felon because I'm a man now. Now that I have a truck and I'm toxically masculine, I don't have to follow the rules.
You can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I want.
Cut off whoever you want to cut off.
Yeah, and so
blast your music with the music that you choose needs to be heard in everyone's ear holes.
By everyone.
Everyone's ear holes need to accept your music.
Yeah. It's my road.
Yep.
Like my way or the
Yep.
my way or the highway, but the highway's also mine.
Yeah.
And then I get there and I'm just talking to the salesman. I'm like what happened? Like, did you, I was like, did you move the cars before the floodwater came through? And he's like, no, like they didn't get to move the cars. They had 40 cars. Cause right now there are no cars available. They had 40 cars between new and used that were just washed away.
Ours could have been one of them.
My old car definitely was one of them. It had to have been because I just traded it in, and so like,
oh, that's terrible.
My poor car. I literally drowned my own car, my old car.
I am hurting.
I'm heartbroken
right now
for it. That little car that towed our Airstream.
It brought us to Disney. It brought us to Maine.
Brought us to Maine. That I cared for like my baby.
My
and
God.
It's literally underwater now.
Toxically masculine, Chris. Why does that make me laugh? Oh my
But
God.
anyway, I got my plates,
away.
and then after I got my plates, I felt like a king of the road.
How do you feel about your plate number? Do you know it already?
Yeah, I actually
don't share it, but obviously.
I mean, I don't even know what that means. If it's why it's important.
Oh, I don't know.
Where do you even look up a plate?
If someone's like a cop on here.
I don't know. Fine. I'm not going to share it, but I am kind of satisfied with it.
Oh, good. I love mine. I knew mine from the very beginning.
Now, and I could not, for the life of me, remember my last plate.
Yeah, yeah. Your last plate was real weird. I did not like it.
But anyway, So
I have a couple things that I want to comment on here. Steve
that's
Jobs.
me being that's as felonious. Is that a word? Felonious? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm making it a word.
sure.
That I'll ever be.
Save that for after the stream, Chris said, Lana. I don't know what that was in regards to, but that cracks me up.
Maybe that I'm toxically masculine.
Maybe. Paul said Steve Jobs used to famously never use license plates on his car. I know that because I was at Apple headquarters.
I remember
training,
that.
And I
seeing
saw
it.
his car, and I think that I have a picture of Steve Jobs' car that I took with my own, like, what?
Your
fingers?
own eye hole.
Yeah, but I didn't take, my eyeball didn't touch the phone or but would it have been a phone then?
It was
iPhones
probably like a
out?
razor.
There are many great things about Lexington once you look past the worship of the Confederacy, said imposter Steve to Meg. And that sentence doesn't really work out too well, you know? I don't know that I can look past the worship of the Confederacy. Natasha said,
feet,
get a
please."
banjo.
Somebody in front of her today, their plate was 6 feet, please. Or
I don't
six,
get that.
like maybe they only like men who are 6 feet or women.
Oh, no, if the license plate's at 6 feet, please, what I imagine is like, give me 6 feet of distance, like traveling distance.
Oh,
That's how I think of
my
it.
head is just going towards.
Wait, another thing that Jody said earlier, Elias said I watched Come From Away. No, and I really want to. Maybe we'll watch it tonight. I really, 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 really want to. And
COVID,
Jody,
6 feet.
another thing is that me and Chris are also Zennials. Zennials are that millennium, or what was it? Millennials plus Gen X. Like, we're right there. So I think we are also Zennials. Ralphie asked for a language lesson, and I was thinking about this.
we haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, this is not related to anything that we are talking about, but I've been thinking about this for quite some time. There is a word, like a sound, I want to say, in Greek. When we want to do something quickly in English, right? We'll just say the word quickly. It's like, oh, grab.
Or like hurry up.
Yeah, sort of like, not quite. It's like, let's change the bed sheets quickly, right?
Yeah.
Or I might say to you like, oh, let's clean up the kitchen. And you're like, no, I don't want to clean up the kitchen. It's going to take forever. And I'm like, no, it'll be quick. You know, like one of those things.
Yeah.
The word is daka. T-A-K-A. Daka. It means it's like one of those like, yeah, no, it's going to be fine. It's going to be quick. No issue at all. Daka. Like, let's do.
That's a good one.
I use that. Yeah,
we've used that. And I think it's like.
Totally.
It's a good language lesson.
It's relevant. Like let's do, I don't know, let's play something and it'll be over quick. Daka. Come on, you know? And there's nothing really like that, I think, in English, because the word you'll always go back on is just quickly, or it'll be fast, or it'll be quick.
Yeah.
But daka does not mean any of those things. It's just,
Is it the sound?
That. I don't know.
Is it like onomatopoeia, or is it like.
I don't know. But daka, let's change the bed sheets.
Does mean anything?
No, it literally means that. Dak, and it's not da. Excuse me. It's Taka.
Taka.
But you don't know. We need dental T's. Daka.
Yeah, that's what I said the first time. Daka.
No, that's D. That's a different sound. Da. I'm saying, when I'm saying this, daka. That is a T that I'm saying.
It's literally, listen, button or button. It's the same thing.
It's not.
Button is how you. But if you want to
listen. Telefono.
Yeah, telefono.
Yeah, not telefono.
Yeah, that's why it would be a T. So then taka. Telefono.
Moving on. One of my friends.
Wait, I remembered what I wanted to talk about. Can we just talk about my really cute chair that we got, because our old one is a dumpster fire of a chair that's really uncomfortable to sit in for 3 hours.
You mean the one I'm sitting in?
The one that you're sitting in.
Yeah.
Well, yours comes on Sunday, so deal with it.
Oh, I can't wait for mine. It's going to be the cutest color.
Now I feel like we don't want to just throw the old chairs out, because I feel like
So do you know what I'm doing with my chair?
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Do you folks know? If you've been with us for some time, you
Thanks,
know
Ralcia.
the journey of of my chair at work. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that chair and I'm going to just, I don't know, kick it like a soccer ball in the soccer field as I replace it with my also busted chair.
Yeah, Chrissy is calling your class.
Yep.
So, question, because I know weird things happen in school where they all like move things around. Like, how do you just specify that this is your chair?
I don't know. I really don't know the answer
Can
to
you
that. Yeah,
just
Chris said your class. Yes.
Tell your supervisor something like, hey,
no, Lana, I do not. I do not have a new classroom chair. This is going to be my classroom chair.
This is going to be his classroom chair because we
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
bought a new one
Yeah,
for the
Heidi
house.
said bringing it to work, question mark. No, I am bringing it to work, but it will have to be mine. Do you know what the other thing I learned today is? And it's, I mean, I kind of get it, but it's so ass backwards. As I'm cleaning my room, because it's been COVID time, like I still have my March 2020 calendar up, you know, like it's been a time, like it's been the Bernie one. It's been like,
yeah,
my classroom is a disaster. So I'm using some time to clean. And as I'm cleaning, my room has many, what are they called?
Oh my God, I should make a patch for you. Doggy Pack said iron on a patch with your name on the back of it.
I don't think it would iron on here, but sure.
I think it would.
Just make it like PG, not anything crazy.
Oh, you mean like...
Don't put like an eggplant on it and say like, I love my husband's eggplant. You know? So... what? So, what am I even saying? Now I'm off track.
I don't know.
Tara. I found a closet that had, I want to say like 70 1960s textbooks in them. And I went to people and I'm like, hey, listen, like I have all these like literal garbage textbooks. Where can I throw them out? And they're like, no, well, what you need to do is you need to fill out a form and then the Board of Education needs to vote on whether or not they want to throw them out. And then if they throw them out, then you have to get this person to come take them. Can you even?
Oh, I would just throw them out. Like throw one out in your garbage one at a time.
Well, yeah, one a day. Yeah. By the end of the year, I'll probably be done.
Know.
They'll never know. Yeah.
So the other chair, my chair, will be going to Leah's school, who she's a principal at, because we were like, hey, we don't want to throw these out, but we do want to give them like at least a second home. So Leah's school will have one of the Airstreamer's former chairs.
Okay, well, that was one Muskrat Love. There's still another.
Can we go to 1 o'clock now? Because my palate is dry from the shot.
OG Steve said we want to do a cool shadow box for all our Airstreamer patches. Love that. This bureaucracy is exactly like when I helped my mom out at her high school in Maplewood. Paul, it's the same. Nothing has changed. In a million years, nothing has changed. 1 o'clock. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Oh, I mean, excuse me, Chris.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Yeah, Sam and Watson. Leah's a principal. Can you even? She's a badass principal. She's fantastic.
She's been a principal for like
13 years now.
Yeah.
And she is killing it. She was open all throughout COVID with the school that she works at. She works at a school with
for like special needs students.
Yeah, students with autism. And she successfully was able to open that whole... Wait, saving wine bottle. Oh my God, I never changed the wine.
Elias.
I know, and I said that to you, and then your chair got in the way, and then our music thing got in the way. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Okay, well.
Yeah, can I have it? But let's talk about this wine.
What a dumpster fire.
This wine
You can't even pull it from the internet because it'd be a lie.
I know. Look, this is the wine. It's called Franciscan. And...
Like the priests? Like the Franciscan priests?
Yeah. You know what, Chris? Why don't you just remove the wine? Because everyone is, like, unable to...
I mean, I don't know. What's the name of it? Celebration?
That one right there. Yeah. See? Good. We did it. Look, now if you watch...
Yeah, you get what you get.
The wine is magically gone.
Or no, if you ask, you shall receive.
See?
What's the thing?
Gone.
Short Pam.
This is Franciscan. And I kind of did this because a couple things. It had a little tag that said it's good. It also is 14.5, which is good. But it also reminded me of like religion stuff, and then it reminded me of like our nun friends that we talked about before. So like I don't know. This wine really called to me.
What is it? The Franciscan order or something? That was my elementary school, like when I was in Catholic school, not in public school. We had it was part of the Franciscan order, and it had like something with that on our gym sweatpants that we had to wear to gym.
It's a captivating story.
I'm just saying, I feel like I've is this the blood of Jesus that you're serving me?
What else am I serving you? Speaking of Jesus and also the Franciscans, I have cat hair in my mouth. There is a new show on Amazon from what's his face, Dan Brown, The Lost Symbols. Or whatever the lost symbol, which we read, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
And like I was reading a review on it, and they were like, "This is bad. Just don't watch this. It's bad."
It's a show, or it's a
show. Yeah. Here, listen. So, established in 1973, Franciscan has been devoted to producing wines of true character for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's legit.
I'm kidding.
Oh my God. I was like, whoa.
For over 4 decades, each vintage, we craft our wines to express the best qualities from our top California vineyards. Learn more at franciscan.com. That's the first one we've had that has a URL. Let me click it, So what if they change their website? Do they have to recall all the wines when they're like... Yeah, I guess. How many are they selling of these?
I don't know.
Oh, my mom said I have to find it. She says I have to find it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Let me know.
Don't the priests, they can't let any of the wine go to waste because they bless it, and so they just chug it at the end.
Heidi said the first episode was good of Lost Symbol is what I'm assuming.
What happens
Denver's on here. Does it have a 3D barcode? No, but you know which one does? The
19 Crimes.
Yeah, 19 Crimes does.
Question, does the like when now in COVID, how do people get wine and like the bread and everything at church? Is it like single serve?
Maybe it's like, the Crustables.
Yeah.
I think it's like that. Like it's
it's like an individually packaged.
Yeah, and
here's
inside
like a lifesaver.
No, yeah, but inside of
It's the Eucharist.
the wafer, whatever. What's the wafer?
Yeah, that same thing. Eucharist.
No,
wafer.
That's Eucharist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the blood, what did they give you? Like
no,
a little
inside of
cup?
that, when you have like a lifesaver, or not lifesaver, like a lozenge, and then it's liquid on the inside.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's like a twofer, like a 2-for-1.
That's what it is. It's
okay, well, cheers. Prepackaged.
Uncrustables, that's what they are. Cheers.
Do they still make them?
I love those. All right, so I'm smelling. Yeah, Natasha, exactly like
this
an
got
empanada.
A good rating.
Mm-hmm. Catholic Gushers sandwiches.
Oh, if they gave Gushers out at communion, I think that I would go to church.
On Discord, folks, by the way, Steve has apparently just committed and like promised that he will be recording and singing a live rendition of
Look, I think
Wine
we
O'Clock.
don't know that we don't appreciate or know of Steve's true talent, because when Deb posted her picture of her with her Muskrat Nation shirt, there were all the guitars in the back, and I didn't know that Steve played guitar.
He plays all instruments, all of them.
I love it.
Yeah.
What a great community we have here. All these...
So, Steve, actually, like, business talk for a sec. I will send you this file, like this audio file, so that you can work within this audio file without us yammering over it.
What if he makes a death metal version of it?
He can do whatever he wants with it. Don't tell me what you think. I'm just going to rate mine. Or you rate yours and I'll tell you.
Did they give notes or no? I'm conflicted on this one because it's...
Oh, wait. I think I know what he's saying. Ready? Listen. It's probably like wine, wine, wine. It's wine o'clock. Wine, wine, wine. It's wine o'clock. La 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 la. Something like that.
Yeah,
Is what I imagine it is. That is too funny.
Hysterical. Oh my god.
I hear it now. That's all that
how I'm
I
gonna sing it
hear.
now. I'm gonna like go to sleep. Oh, he was in bands back in the day. So cool. I didn't know.
Did you rate?
Yeah, I am conflicted on this rating, but I'm gonna
give it a 5.
Yeah, that's what I gave it.
Oh, really? I like it.
I like it, but I don't know why I like it. That's what's confusing is it's not...
let's move away from this because I would like to not hear this for a sec.
Yeah, can I? Okay.
Of course, you have 2 musicians as the mods, LMAO. I think that what I want to talk about with this wine is it's not dusty. It's not moldy.
It's zero. It's literally zero dust bunnies.
Yeah, that's what I think. And also, I think the taste isn't too particular, but I think that
subtle.
It's fine. Like, I like it. Like, I would drink this wine.
I know that I'm drinking wine, but I don't, like, it's not like I'm punched in the face by wine. It's very, like, it's subtle. I sound so bougie, but I'm really not. Like, I'm just doing this because of... We would never buy this wine if it wasn't for this channel. Because
OG Steve said I'm spot on. Look at that, musician to musician. It's as if I'm a music teacher or something. And Megamec said my lyrics are, it's time to drink wine. Now's the time for all of us to drink some wine. Yes, it's time to drink wine. I'm trying to think of how that fits. It's time to...
Oh, the wheels are turning.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. That one's more complicated. For always buying similar kinds of wine for a year, these guys are very down on it. Yeah.
Oh, Paul, I mean, we would just buy the same wine all the time, and it would just be like, we found our one, and that's okay. We'll
Do you know how cool I think it is?
And
I was thinking about it.
We literally have exhausted this one wine store, almost their entire inventory.
And I am here for it. I think it's so cool.
Except for the expensive ones. Like,
I'm waiting on those. I'm waiting. And by the way, we might... I forgot who messaged me this on Discord. The Jurassic Park man, Sam Neill, has that wine called Two Paddocks, which I just think is so funny.
Why?
The paddock.
What's a paddock?
In Jurassic Park, it's like the place where the dinosaur is encaptured or encapsulated or whatever.
Like
paddock.
The pen?
Like the habitat, yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that word.
Paddocks? They say it. Paddock.
I've never heard that. But okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think now you're making me second guess myself. A paddock is an enclosed pen for livestock. Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah. Jody said it was me suggested try. Yes. Encapsulated. I mean, look. So
Jody, have you had it?
I think Jody was just mentioning that a while ago. Jody mentioned it I think it's in the book. Like if I look back somewhere in the book, it's going to say Two Paddocks about, because I remember freaking out that what's his face Sam Neill has a wine. You know, like it didn't make any sense to me that was the case. So I looked at the website.
JJG, I would say the pen. But I've never heard the word paddocks.
You have. You watched the movie Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but I probably just ignored it.
Anyway,
Paul, I didn't go to college for livestock caretaking.
In what was I going to say? I'm thrown off because I just saw that there's a honeypot patch, but it's not up there.
Yeah, that was before the board.
Yeah, you need to get on. Like, you have work to do, Chris.
Elias, I make 3 new patches a week, and I don't have time for this backlog stuff.
Did we ever talk about this?
No.
Yeah, that's a complicated one.
We should talk about that.
So... Anyway, Two Paddocks. Jody mentioned it again, and I went to the website, and it sounds like it's good, and like it's $95, and that's right within our sort of like $100 idea.
What's the percentage on it?
It was like 13.
Oh, that's
13.0.
No.
But I don't know though. What if it tastes really, really good.
I
Jody
know,
said I
but
have the Honey Pot patch.
I think on a 100 episode, $100 we're spending on it. It needs to be like 45%.
Bagamack said, did anyone notice that Eloise woke up, smelled her papers, turned around and settled back down with them? Smelled her papers. Christopher, I need to go pee, and then I would like to start a little bit of Valheim before we wrap up the night, but it's actually still way early. So
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah.
We're just
Let
sitting
me
here
go.
having fun with our friends.
I need to go pee, so do what you do when that happens, because
You
I don't
wouldn't-
know.
you would
I would
never
never know.
I can't with Eloise. Ralcia, are you really redeeming Golden Girls for me? Do you remember this? Ralcia, that totally reminds me in the beginning when I totally made a big stink about how much I loved the Golden Girls and how I wanted to tell my story of how I watched the Golden Girls in the beginning. And Mega Meg made fun of me because I think when the story actually came out, it was like, oh, well, I watched the Golden Girls on the weekend. She's like, that's literally not a story. And it's not. Oh, Ralcia wants me to get it. Thank you. Oh my God. The Golden Girls is such a good show though. And it's crazy. Like Elias watched some episodes, but I don't think he watched it at the time that they were airing. I did watch a lot of them like at that time, which I don't know, as a kid I should have been watching them because they are very much progressive in the content that they talk about and everything. And I love that it totally just takes the stigma away from older people just being themselves and being sexual. And it's like literally not a big deal, and they totally embraced it. And Elias is messaging us as he's peeing. I should have been watching Alf, but I was too busy watching the Golden Girls.
Did you get all the Golden Girls?
No, I didn't. Is like Ralcia picked it as the thing. So how does that work?
You could just say them. Like Ralphie is asking you, what are the Golden Girls?
Like, who are they?
Yeah, like give as much information about the Golden Girls as you can.
Dorothy, Rose Nyland, Blanche, and Sophia.
And what are their actor names?
B. Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Sophia's Esther Gray or something. I don't remember her. What's her last name? Esther something. Is it Gray?
5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. I think it's Gray.
Yeah,
Did he get it?
I think I got it.
Elias was right not to challenge Chris to a CCG about this. Yeah,
Thanks, Ralcia.
he got it.
Literally, Ralcia's like throwing me a bone. She's like, you got to get something. And
Leslie said, how do you pee and type at the same time?
Estelle Getty, that's what it is.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Estelle
totally
Getty.
know. Leslie, listen, I am multi-talented. Imposter Bishi. I can't even stand with that name. That is hysterical.
I think Estelle Getty was the youngest of the whole bunch, right? And she played the oldest.
Yes, that's true.
Which was interesting. And I
Yeah,
think she
Paul,
was the
that's
first
right.
one to pass, right? Out of all of them.
When I was younger and I came from Greece and we were watching, I was trying to learn English and we were watching TV. I never told you this. I didn't understand a lot of what we would watch at
Kara,
first.
that's the same how I feel. I'm like, that's going to be a sad, sad day when she passes away.
I never understood what I was watching for a lot of shows that we watched for like the first few years that we were here because it was in a different language.
Sure.
And there wasn't like subtitling in Greek. And so I liked Estelle Getty most, I think, because of her physical comedy. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I was able to understand her actions and motives and things more than the other ones.
No, it's so funny because they all had their own style of comedy and they all played so well together.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, as someone who was a non-English speaker, there was like an episode, for example, where Estelle Getty was she said something like, I'm sort of guessing, like, fine, then I'll just take all my belongings and I'll go. And she just starts walking across the screen with like a knapsack, like a literal rope, pulling like a bag,
like an old cartoon.
Yeah, and it's just slow, it's like step, 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 like across. And I'm like laughing about that. But like, I don't even know what's going on. I just think it's funny. Whatever I'm looking at is funny. And like that's a testament to their performances.
No, I mean, and I was talking about it earlier, how it was very progressive in the content that it addressed.
Yeah.
And I love it for that.
Totally.
And that's, I think, why it's probably such an iconic show for gays, because they do talk about gay relationships in that show way before anybody was talking about that. That was literally in the midst of the AIDS crisis. And they were talking about gay relationships.
They did a lot for the gay community.
And they had a lanai. I mean, who has a lanai?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a patio, but like a fancy patio.
Oh, do we have a lanai?
No.
Oh, why?
I think it's like covered or something.
So let's cover it.
And then just call it the lanai.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, I think it's like a lanai is like something that maybe like opens from the main house. Like if you look at the set, they had the living room, and then they had like kind of like open like doors.
Mega Meg has a lanai.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we have a lanai?
I don't know, because it's like a screened-in porch.
Wait, but I just want to revisit Chris's chair though.
It's
this
very
is a beautiful color.
I could sit here and chat all night with you because it's very comfortable.
And I have not sat in it yet because mine comes on Sunday, and I'd rather just sort of sit in my chair. And mine is going to be a really nice color. It's different than Chris's, and I think it's going to complement really well. Let's see if anyone can figure out what color my chair is going to be.
Growing Pains, I don't know. Didn't Growing Pains produce the one crazy guy?
Yes. Kirk
Sharknado or whatever his name is.
Kirk
Cameron,
yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So that's what that show produced. What did the Golden Girls produce? Betty White. So they're like case closed.
Gay
Which show is
icon.
better?
Heidi said that mine is going to be green or gray. I will not say if you're right or wrong. Chrissy said Elias purple. Kirk Cameron, the literal worst human on the planet. Well, no, that's many other people. Do you know that?
I don't know. What? Tell me first, and then I'll tell you if I know.
Do you know that I can see my house? I can see Russia from my house. Who is that?
Sarah Palin.
She just recently spoke about AOC.
Yeah.
And how I don't know. I'm confused as whether or not this is a soapbox moment. So I'm going to just have it in my hands anyway, just because I feel like I need to discuss it, because I think it's just interesting.
All I want to say is that at this point,
I'm holding it.
Anyone in comparison to Trump is tame and manageable. I would be fine like dealing with some of those crazies in positions of power compared to Trump. Trump is literally the worst thing that has ever happened to this country, and I will never say anything different. And this is not a political channel, but I'm going to say he's literally the worst, hands down.
For the world, I would say, not just the country.
And when he got elected, we said, well, he's stupid, and so like maybe it'll just pass and like he'll go under the radar. But it actually was the opposite. He was so stupid that he just took that stupidity to a whole other level and passed it on and created shit fires everywhere.
Oh, Chris is going.
All right, well, that's, look.
Okay, so Sarah Palin.
I mean, I don't want it to be political, but
I'm trying to find the quote, but I didn't expect to talk about this tonight, so I don't have the quote handy. So I'm going to just paraphrase. But AOC said that the whole abortion thing in Texas, she used the words how a menstruating person can't possibly fully know within 6 weeks whether they're pregnant. Meaning that you might have a month to month.
AOC said this.
Yeah. AOC said you might have a month to month period.
Right.
And then that's fine. Then maybe what you have then maximum 2 weeks to figure it out before you're breaking the law.
Yeah.
Right. Or you might be a little late. And then what? You have a week. Or you might be late and then you have no time. And then suddenly you are in the concept of having a baby no matter what. But the thing is, she said a menstruating person, which I think is brilliant. And the reason she's saying that term, is because there are many trans men who still have a uterus who are still able to menstruate, right? And they may get pregnant.
Yeah.
And she's just inclusive. That's all that she is. That she is trying to make a statement about how not just women menstruate. And that's a hard concept for some people to get.
Yeah. I didn't always, or Secret or whatever the brand is.
Yeah.
Didn't they say something like it used to be like for women, but now they just changed the verbiage.
Yes. And even the colors and things are not like women specific to be great. Inclusive. And so then Sarah Palin goes off the deep end and is saying how disgusting it is that she would say such a thing. And then Sarah Palin goes, as a real feminist, I think what she's doing is really terrible. Sarah Palin.
Come on.
As a real feminist. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm putting this away. We need to move on.
Jody said that she calls him Cheetolini. Like Mussolini.
Oh, or Trump. Ooh, Harpo. Ooh.
No, I'm allowing that.
Yeah, definitely. Does my existence make you mad? Oh, yes. Pink and S love that she said that. Did you see that, Chris? She said to Sarah Palin, does my existence make you mad? Ocasio-Cortez said, well, I have help for you. Call 1-800-CRY-NOW. That's 1-800-CRY-NOW.
One more thing before we just,
we need to move on past all of this, but go ahead.
I read somewhere that a senator from Illinois is putting forward a bill called the Texas Act, which is putting a $10,000 bounty where you can sue people for abuse, like male abuse to women, and causing an unwanted pregnancy, which is hysterical. Because it's literally the same thing, but from the male perspective, where it's like, you cause that pregnancy, now you get...
Yeah.
And now the woman, like, what's the argument for that? What is the argument where they can say, no, that's not allowed, but the female version of it is? It's just bonkers.
No, I mean, the whole thing is just bonkers. We could go on this for forever. Mega Meg's point, though, is fantastic. I saw a post that said cis men are fertile 365 days a year, and menstruating people are fertile every 24 days. We're policing the wrong population.
Yeah, totally. And that's exactly what that
Lana
bill
said,
is.
I wouldn't care if I had unlimited funds. Take me on, LOL. But yeah, it's wild and absolutely ridiculous. Totally. Again, look, this, I truly, when I thought about what I was going to talk about tonight, did not expect to end up talking about Sarah Palin's feminism. Let's be honest. But here we are. And OG Steve said that Sarah Palin will do a cameo for you for $200 and for a business $2,000. OG Steve, please do not pay Sarah Palin $200.
No, because
I would much rather you take that money and put it to like the Trevor Project or something. Just not Sarah Palin. Yes, absolutely not. Yeah, you never know what Airstream you're going to ride. Exactly.
Can you imagine her singing 1 o'clock though?
I think one of my favorite things that Lana says is what a vomit she is. She has said that multiple times for various people. And I think it's the most amazing thing because I never have thought about using the word vomit as a noun. Like what a vomit, she is fantastic.
I mean, everything that Lana says is gold. So,
totally.
Like full stop.
So look, we need to move on to the game for a little bit because I really do want to get going here with what we have happening, and I actually want to tell you a little bit about what's happening because there's a couple of changes that are going on. Oh, hi, Cheddar. And we also have some muskrat left. So once things happen, like once we have some more cats appear.
Can I transition?
Yes, you can transition. Hopefully it still works. Oh, yeah, look at that. It works. Hi, Cheddar. Hold on. I'm going to show Cheddar for a sec so that I can give him muskrat love.
Oh, no. Did I lose my cursor? And I have to raise the volume.
Oh, I see it on my screen, though, Chris. I
Do
see
you?
it. Yeah. Here, let me. That is so weird. It's like delayed. Yeah, look, I see it on. Just you do it, but look over there.
Like,
Yeah, you see it?
that's so weird.
Yeah. This is Norwegian rafting simulation. We hope that we're not going to be rafting. We will raft, I should say, but we hope that it's not going to be like simulation mode. By the way, folks, this game had a massive update today. So we are going to experience some brand new things that we've never experienced before. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, Cheddar. Come here, Cheddar. Come here, Cheddar.
Oh, wait. Jody said she's a wine. I didn't see the message. Can you
Oh, yeah, I
scroll
need
up?
to fix my camera. Thank you, Kara.
Cheddar. Cheddar, where are you going? No, don't type on the keyboard.
Did you start the server, Chris?
Yeah.
I don't see it here.
Well, it's probably upgrading. It says it's loading.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, Jada Essence Hall. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you,
Oh,
Sophia.
look over there. Why? Who said that? How did we get to that just now?
You said it, and then I wanted to say something like to call you out
Oh,
on
there
the
it is.
Jada Essence Hall, but I couldn't remember her
I
name.
love Jada Essence Hall.
Okay, so this is fully upgraded now.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just on 13.0 or whatever it is. Do we have a carrot? Is that a carrot?
Yeah, but I don't
No,
wanna
like, can
touch
you
it.
go? What do you mean? Just go check to see if it's available.
It looks like it.
What does it say? Oh, it's a healthy carrot seed. Good. All right, so hopefully you can all see me.
What is the goal?
Chris, I think that this isn't working the way we think it is. Look at
Oh, is it like really slow?
like real bad. Yeah. Like real bad. I don't think that this is a good solution. We tried something new today and I don't think it's going to work. Like to the
Jeez
point where I don't
Louise.
think we shouldn't. This is going to make people throw up.
Yeah, we can change it really quickly if we want, but I
Like
don't
to
know.
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, so let's pause for a sec. I'm going to do this. Let's do it quickly. So go to cameras only. Is one on a PC and one on an Xbox? No, both are on a PC, but we did something different. And
To try to make it easier for us to set it up,
yeah,
listen, easy is never easy, apparently.
yeah. So what's the Valheim goal for tonight? Honestly, Steve, I think it's just to experience some of the new features, which include the food. Like I want to experiment a bit with the food. Because the food has completely changed in regards to how it existed. The way that it existed.
I wonder if I pulled this just to...
What? What do you want me to do? Garbage or still good? No.
It's so weird. The
Yeah.
moment that we switch into the game, it like breaks.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have enough, like...
Oh, wait.
Okay, just remember the folks are not seeing any of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
We will fix it.
the food situation. Let me explain.
You have to join the Discord thing.
We are not currently, but in the past, the way that food worked was that we would eat any variety of foods, and our health bar as well as our stamina bar would increase. Now, each food item has a specific set of things that change. So you can specifically see how much food it's giving you, how much stamina it's giving you, and also how much time is left until it ends up going away. All right, so we're there, Chris. Get rid of the on my screen to the right, on my screen to the right, that, and then pop it out. Oh, it's popped out. Okay, I think you're good. Yeah? No?
I think so. I just have to
Go back to Streamlabs and see.
Yeah, I just have to choose it.
Do we even remember how to play?
No.
What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to find the... Where's the window? I need to add it as a source.
Oh, okay. Got it. So I will do this. I will lower. Okay, question. Why did Chris's camera move down from Elias's camera in camera's only view? It's bothering me. Why did Chris's camera move down from Elias's camera? I don't know what you mean, Kara. Do you know what Kara means? I feel like it's pretty pretty equal, no? Look at the top lines. Oh, yes, that was Chris. Yeah, he definitely messed that up. He's trying to do a whole lot of things here.
Do you see... I don't see it as an option.
Mm-mm. Hey, cancel. I don't think it's going to work.
I mean, I can probably remove this and add it again.
That's going to be a disaster, but you do you. I will continue to...
Yeah, just entertain everyone.
Like Chris's camera view, smaller... Yeah, Kara, as we're moving around with all of the mouse movements, we are, not going to lie, there are 3 different displays happening, and I'm certain that Chris inadvertently did that, like messed that up a little bit. So after the stream is over, we'll fix that again.
Excuse me, I don't mess anything up.
We probably shouldn't have enticed these guys into so much liquor before doing complicated video streaming setups. LOL. But you know what's really funny, Paul? We actually did try this before, and it worked well. But what I think is happening right now is we didn't try it in action of being live. That's the main issue. Like, we have a very, very powerful PC, but what we're asking of it right now is probably more than it could and realistically should be able to handle. So
I don't think that it's working.
I don't think it's going to work either.
So
yeah, I think Valheim is not happening tonight. So we'll have to keep our fans entertained by playing strip poker.
Oh, good. Perfect. Can I go pee then?
Yeah. What do? I don't know what to do when you go pee.
You can just play strip poker by yourself.
I will not do such a thing. Okay, go. Hi, Neolite. What's up, guys? Is Cheddar really that big? He looks huge back there. Where is Cheddar?
He is pretty massive. He's one of the bigger cats. I would say if we were to rank them in terms of size, I would say Bentley, then Cheddar, right?
Can I experiment? Because I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. You do your little science project. I'm going to go pee.
But can you explain to me what you were doing? Like what's not working? I'm confused.
Go to the source to capture the window, but Valheim, like the Discord window is not popping as an option. Yeah, go there, then go to window and have it capture.
Why is that over here? Why is everything just broken?
Because I need to do the giveaway there.
Go.
Literally just... Oh, there. Wait.
This one.
That one, yeah. No, do the null one. There you go. Okay, so that's something that we learned, that it has to be in the same...
All right, well, that's how it's going to look for now.
That's
literal
literally
dumpster
fire.
Why is nothing loading, though?
Just bring it back over to this screen, and I'm going to go pee, and then make it look somewhat presentable for the people who are watching this stream.
Oh,
And
you are, folks, you are tuning into a full-fledged dumpster fire. Yeah, Chris, it's literally not working. Like, the purple background won't be there. Go pee. Be done with it. Streamlabs is definitely broken right now. That background isn't loading. Well, you get what you get and you don't get upset. That is the reality of life. You deal with it and you move on. All that I know is that you can see both of our streams. And look, let me see. Yep. Do you see me moving? I think you see me moving. So you know what I'm going to do while Chris is peeing? I'm going to collect some honey. Ooh, new crafting recipes. What? What? Excuse me? Where did all this come from? That's definitely the update. I'm trying to see all of it, and I definitely did not. A cartography table? Give it to me. What is going on? I need to, folks, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I need to look at what's going on here. A coin stack? Oh, wait, I'm going to make a coin stack and Chris is going to lose his mind. Hold on. I'm going to go to look, on my left side, I'm going to go here. I'm going to collect these coins and I'm going to make a coin stack. Ready for this? Oh my God, I want to do it before he gets home. He gets back. Look. Look, I'm just putting all the coins everywhere. Let's see what he says when he comes back. I'm going to pretend I didn't even see it. Okay, wait. So what else? There's more. A cartography table. 10 fine wood, 10 bone fragments, 2 bronze, 6 leather scraps, raspberries. We have all of those. Oh my goodness.
What is this dumpster fire that you have?
Christopher, there's
a mouse.
There is a lot happening. Oh my God, all the food. I'm overwhelmed, Chris. Overwhelmed. The food has icons now to show you what kind of fork it is. Yeah, look, I'm going to take the raspberries. I need fine wood. Paul, this is a modern game. The reason why the textures are bad is because this is a game that is procedurally generated. That means that the developer... It's also
made by like 6 people, I think.
Yeah, but still, it's that the developer does not actually create the game's world. It's they code to have the computer create the world so that every single person who plays is playing a different world. Every part of it is procedurally generated.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft, but with Vikings.
And graphically, way, way better than Minecraft. Chris, I need fine wood. I want to make a cartography table. Go pick up some honey, Chris. You're going to be blown away.
All right, well, stop. I mean, listen. Give me one job at a time, Elias.
What did I say to you?
You're like, go get wood, go get honey, go do this. I'm going to just...
I literally said none of those things. Legit.
I need fine wood, and I'm going... Yeah. See?
Okay, one thing. Who said anything about honey?
You just said something about honey. Are you serious?
Did you not? Okay, folks, Chris didn't even see the thing that he should have seen.
I'm just trying to get you fine wood like you asked. How much do you need?
I already have all that I need.
Are you serious?
No, it was like a joke and you missed it.
Reason.
Look, to make the cartography table, we need 10 fine wood.
Oh, I think I just... Oh.
Christy said I love Botsy Elias. All right, to find fine wood, I need to find a birch tree.
I'm getting you some.
Will you get 10?
Yeah. Give me a second.
All right, then I'll stay back home. I'll stay back in Honeypot. Do you see all this, Chris?
Oh, wait,
pay attention.
now it says
look, pay attention. Look, focus on all of
what?
it. Yeah, just keep going. Focus.
No, I'm
focus.
overwhelmed.
Focus.
Cage floor.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to put you.
Listen, nobody puts baby in a cage. Is that what the saying is?
Exactly. Do you have 10? Because if so, just come back. I have everything I need then. Oh, the
Our
Christopher.
background, Elias, is literally a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't control it. Like, I can't fix Streamlabs. Streamlabs is broken right now.
You know, you try to make something easy and you make it harder.
Me?
No, us or me probably. I was the one who was like, "Yeah, let's do this."
I am overwhelmed by the food situation, folks. So take a look. I want to explain it to you.
Oh, I am rolling logs. You know, isn't
Folks,
that like
pay attention to my screen on the left. I want you to see something. Each of the honeys has a yellow fork.
Oh, wait, Elias, I think
What?
I know why it's not working.
Why?
Let me just switch for a second.
Okay. Let's see. What's happening? You just moved something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because
Chris, just, it is what it is. Let's play.
Okay, well, at least you can see Elias's name now.
I can't see Eliza's name. Oh. Okay. Let me finish. My honey has a yellow fork. That means that
Your
if I
honey
eat
pot?
that, it's going to give me stamina.
Okay.
And now, Chris, as you're running, look, there's stamina numbers.
Oh.
That's new. So eat
Fancy.
something. Do you have something to eat?
I'm going to fork my honey. I
Yeah,
don't
so
think
watch,
anybody
do it.
eats honey with a fork, though.
Did you do it? Did you eat it?
How do I eat it?
X. Oh my God. Look, plus 8 health, plus 35 stamina. Did you see?
Oh, I ate a
Look,
strawberry.
plus 7 health, plus 20 stamina.
Oh, I ate a
Plus 30 health, plus
log.
10 stamina. So now look on the bottom left, your meat stick and your berry juice and your honey have times. So that's how long they're going to take to expire.
Oh, that's a good update, and I feel like it should have just been there from the beginning.
Yeah. And now look at your stamina meter too here is numbered. I think this is a fantastic situation that we've got going on here.
I bring... What? What is this thing?
Talk to it.
How?
Press A. You have crafted a shield. The shield allows you to block incoming damage. Yeah, just kill that. Go back.
Wait, I want this present.
I think they changed the way the shield
it's
works.
gone.
Oh my, I mean, seriously. Oh wait, I have one here. I'll read it for you. Since you were greedy. A shield allows you to block incoming damage. If your timing...
Listen, I have to be a zaddy.
If your timing is perfect, the enemy may also be parried. Be careful though, if you block too many hits, you will become staggered. The amount of damage you can block before becoming staggered depends on your maximum health. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you plan on tanking a lot of damage, you should eat food that increases your health. Heavier shields will block more damage, but will also slow you down. So that means if we use tower shields, we need a lot of health, specifically health, not stamina.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't got it. You have no idea.
Yeah, I got it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did Paul say about 2005 where we played video games and he's telling me that I'm a good player at video games?
I don't know. But I'm going to bed. Let's go to bed and then wake up and do it again. What are you doing? Chris?
I'm reading Paul's comment. We played World of Warcraft in
You-
February of 2015.
You have it there.
I can't scroll up because it's going to mess up the game.
Are you going to bed?
Yes, I'm trying. I want a little nightcap with my wine, please.
I'm confused. Hi, Katie. Okay, ready, Chris? Let's see.
Oh,
the goal.
Katie's here. Love it.
Oh my God, it's day 136. Let's see how our carrot has done.
I feel like they changed the buttons. Is that possible?
Literally not. It's not a change of buttons. It's the
I
same.
think they changed the buttons.
Okay, can I have some fine wood, please?
Oh, yeah.
I need
that was
10
my
fine
job.
wood. We need 2 bronze. Do we have 2 bronze? I hope we have 2 bronze. Yeah. Oh,
Here's-
we have 1
here,
bronze.
I threw that for
We
you.
have literally 1 bronze. We need copper. Do you have any copper on you?
No.
We need to go get copper then.
Well, we
let's
can't
make that
get
be
it from
the-
here, though. Oh, wait. What is all this stuff?
I don't know. What is that?
Gold? Gold dust.
Where did you get it from?
I don't know. I didn't. Here, take this stuff.
Take what stuff?
Take this fine wood that I gave you, 21.
Okay, thank you. But like, what am I looking at here?
How do you get it? I think it's gold piles. Look at it.
Where did the gold piles come from?
I don't know.
I mean, we just woke up. Did you pray while you were peeing?
Yeah, I said.
Okay, I will tell you that I put them there because that's one of the new things. So to get rid of them, you have to do the LB thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, why are you just flaunting coins everywhere?
Because I wanted you to get all excited that like we just got all this coinage.
But I feel like it's at risk just being out there.
Do you realize how difficult it is to get them back away from that? So no gremlin is going to come here. I feel like I'm faster. I'm confused by that. For sure, I think I'm faster.
Okay,
All right, Chris,
where
let's
do we
go.
get this copper?
We need copper.
From? Yeah, from where?
Can you run and tell me, like, if you think you're faster?
How do I run again? Yeah, I'm faster.
Can someone please clip that? Because I think I gave a really good eye roll. What?
Are the bees still happy after the update? Let's see. I feel like they've changed the buttons.
The bees are happy.
Yeah, they're still happy.
Christopher, they did not change.
I'm telling you, they changed the buttons. I hit the same thing and it does different
So tell me,
stuff
what
now.
are you hitting?
I'm hitting the A button and it's not.
And it's not doing what? What? What do you think it should be doing?
No, it's like sitting. And
No,
then it's
what do
not
you want
sitting.
A to do?
I don't
Tell
know.
me. So how can
I feel like X was what A was, and now A
Absolutely
is what
not.
X is.
Absolutely not. X is the button that confirms your item choice. A is the button, or B is the button that jumps. All right, Chris, can you go, like, just go get some copper?
Where? I don't know where the copper is. Do we have a shared map
Let's go to Death Stranding. Go to Death Stranding. All right, bye. I'm leaving.
How do you run again?
Are you for real? Palace? Is it Palace, I think? Jump, jump, B. Doggy Pack said, are you hitting a button or the A button?
A button.
No, but do you get it?
That
A button or A button?
is it Palace that I go to?
Jesus Christ, you've got to be joking.
I'm asking.
I literally just made that joke right now. Like I said that to you.
Do I go to Palace?
Yes,
That's what I'm
go
asking.
to Palace.
Okay,
sure.
thanks.
Oh my God. I think I'm going to Palace. I don't know. I'm just saying we need some copper. We need some copper to make some bronze because I really want to make a cartography table because I have no idea what that does. But you know me
But
and
I
maps.
don't think that copper is in here.
I have a designation on my map that says copper.
Ugh, why am I yawning?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's
Chris
like
is
I'm-
yawning. Oh.
Is there a troll?
No, it's gray dwarf, greyhounds or whatever. Oh my God, I bought some cheese from the wine shop for us to eat after the stream, and I am so excited.
I'm gonna eat all of it.
So there's no copper here. I'm confused by that, but I have another spot. Let's see if there's copper
So
there.
you're literally not a cartographer. And you want to build a table for something that you're not qualified to use.
I've got some copper here. I'd like to just point out that was you being rude to me.
That was rude. Very, very rude.
V rude. Why did I just get wood? I'm so confused by that.
I feel like I run slower now. Like my stuff goes down slower.
Where even are you?
I don't know.
I just think we need copper and some tin. Chris, you know what? Chris, just
what
go
is
back.
this? Is this gold?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, I can't get up.
Yeah, you can. Run. Oh, it's just like a random copper deposit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Oh, there's a skeleton coming for me.
Ooh, I found a lot of copper here. The audio that you're hearing, folks, by the way, is Chris's, not mine.
Is
So,
Ellie
Chris,
still
just-
sleeping on her paper
Chris,
pillow?
just go back to Honeypot.
No, I'm getting the copper.
No, it's
for
fine.
you.
I have enough. Just go back to Honeypot. Enjoy the warmth of Honeypot.
But Elias, I don't know that
Nothing.
that is inappropriate for this stream.
No, we're still mature. I don't think we changed it since Leah, so we can say whatever the hell we want.
But I can't go back to Honeypot because I'm going, like, I can't go through the little...
The portal. Yeah, so just walk back to Honeypot.
Oh, I'm in the burial chambers.
Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay, pull back the, like, go to Honeypot. Drop your copper. You don't need copper. Go back to Honeypot.
No, I'm going to go to Honeypot. I'm just exploring a little bit. It's a new game.
Exploring
it's a new world.
what?
Here, I'll meet up with you. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Killjoy.
Me? Chris is like, oh, what is this troll cave over here? I'll go into the troll cave. Now I need to just walk. Yeah, you're right. I need to walk back to Honeypot. Like,
Yeah,
by
you have
foot.
to walk because it's slow, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I am walking. I'm gonna do Eikthyr. I'll wait for you.
Wait for me.
Yeah. I literally just got a notification to order the new Android I have, or I'm sorry, the new iPhone I have an Android. I think you should listen to that notification.
Oh my god, Meepo is on tonight?
Yeah, can't miss Elias yelling at Chris.
Oh my god, Meepo.
Come,
I'm so
come.
happy
Go,
you're
go.
here tonight.
Ooh, I just almost axed that deer. Just come on, Chris. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
And Meepo is here on this here night when they birthed this new version of Valheim that we still haven't even learned the prior version.
I think that I'm most impressed by the food, like as in what were they even thinking not having these new features with the food? Oh, did you see that?
Aw,
Can someone clip that,
poor
please?
deer.
Ooh, deer meat. That's new. I ran up to the deer with my pickaxe and I obliterated it.
I don't even know that meat is viable to eat, and it's like minced meat.
You know that my dad is a hunter, and you know this, but like I don't know if our friends and family online knows, but my dad is a hunter, and it has been such a difficult thing to like see him do what he enjoys to do because I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Wait, hang on. Paul's right. I need to eat something, and it could be cheese, but I don't think I have
You
cheese.
don't need to eat anything yet.
Yeah, it says you
No.
could eat another bite.
But no, Chris, listen. You just ate two of the things that you have already.
Yeah.
The other bite is the third thing that you're missing.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, nobody comes between me and my man.
So my father is a hunter, and he has killed many an animal before and has brought it home to do whatever he does with it, and it's terrifying. But like what I think is complicated is I feel like if that is a thing that he enjoys and a skill that he enjoys, and like I don't know, you know what I mean? It's complicated because like
It is
what's
complicated
to stop
because-
to say
We would never do it. Obviously.
no? But I also
And it
I think
breaks
my
my
dad,
heart,
but I think my dad would never stream, and why would I then? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, and it's a like, I'm in the middle of a tree, and I don't.
There's this weird new meter here that like when they hit me, a meter shows up, and I don't know
I
what
get
is.
it, but also I think it like he's very humane about it. So and like he does
Well,
use everything that he gets from it. So
yeah.
there's that, and
Not
also
to say that what he does is right, but
no, but I mean, also then the argument could be that, like, it also controls the population so that they're not getting hit by cars and suffering. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. It's still, like, I would never do it, but I don't know that that means that I should say that it shouldn't happen altogether.
Kara said mincemeat is fine. On Chris's screen, you could eat another. Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to read something that happened here. Paul said, where does Elder Mr. Sivakis go hunting? Upstate New York. That's all that I know, and I don't ask more questions. Jay Gris said, 100% get that, Elias. My boss, whom I adore, is a hunter, and he really does it to feed his family. Yeah, that's what my dad does. Meepo said, of course they don't. It's why it's unique and awesome. All other streamers are way into it or just stupid for kids. Here we get some innocent fun. I don't know what that's in response to, but I'm here for it.
Us being a dumpster fire.
OG Steve said, yeah, seriously, go in a troll cave, spice it up a little bit. Kara said, I mean, indigenous people did it for how many years before we fucked shit up, LOL.
That's
you know?
totally true.
Yeah, my dad is not a trophy hunter in that regard. He will...
No, the trophy hunters, they're dead to me.
No, you literally can't. But my dad has, for the longest time, all of the food, all of the, like, meat that he's provided has been consumed by my family, by my friend, by like friends of the family. And I get that, like, look, I guess that's fine. It's tough for me to swallow. Ooh, look at how nice honey pot looks from up here.
Yeah, it's the upgrade.
Look, folks, watch my screen on the left. Look at this new trick that I've learned. The way we built honey pot, I could just jump, boom, right in.
Oh, can I do that? This is like
right there. Go.
Oh. Literally just
made it.
Spiked my that was a
literally your butthole.
Yeah, that was like when you jump over a hurdle and then the razor blades come out.
Yes. Chris, are you seeing the deer meat? Look, I'm gonna cook deer meat. I'm gonna be Alex Siafakis right now. I'm cooking it. Can you watch that for me, please, while I make the cartography table?
Oh.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, I need 2 bronze.
Is it square now? It's like chops.
Where are our freaking ore machines? Where are they? They're in
Yeah, your princess is in another castle. Ooh, I got deer meat.
Oh my god, and I can't freaking go.
Well, you're going to have to build one.
Yeah, or break that one down. Ugh.
They're in the newest one that we...
All right, here, look. So what I'm going to do, Chris, is I'm going to remove the ore.
I think they're in Aardvark.
Do you have any ore?
Yeah.
All right. I will go to Aardvark. I will collect one of the ore machines, bring it back here.
But why can't we just build a new one?
You do it if you want. Smelty McSmelterson. Oh yeah, and on
oh my god, and a slob kebab night.
Brian said, "Is this overcooked too?"
Wait, Meepo hasn't been here for very long, and does Meepo know of my full embrace of embroidery?
I don't know that he does.
Meepo, we've missed you. We're glad that you're here again. This is my new endeavor, which is making patches, and we send them out for free to somebody wins on every stream. And this is my one that I made tonight. It says slob kebab, and it's a little slob.
Oh, patching forever. I'm not that lost.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's dead to me. Forget it.
Meepo is like, no, full stop. Listen, I know what's going on.
Megameg, that's a really great point. Megameg said an animal who is killed one shot in the wild suffers less than an animal who's raised for food. I get that. Like,
that's a really great point.
Yeah. Again, not that I'm necessarily like here for it, but I get that. Like, that totally makes sense. All right, so Chris, I am going to make a machine. What are they called? What are you doing? You're just
getting
collecting branches?
Yeah, you're sweating. What? Where have you been? What are you doing? Sweating.
I am gonna make. What are they called?
Yeah, I'm not mad at this wine. This is good. A 5 is like...
smelter.
That's why you trust the placards.
Why can't I smell? Like, look, Chris, I'm very confused. Legit, V confused. Can you look at my screen?
Yeah.
I have 20 stone, I have 5 Surtling core, and I have a workbench. Why can't I build it?
Yeah, hit the A button.
Oh, is it because I have no, like,
Yeah,
energy?
you're sweating. Yeah, now build it.
Oh, wait, now I guess I have to,
Recharge.
yeah, like, get that.
What
All right, there we
What
go.
is this portal? When did this happen?
Can you get some coal to put
What's
in there, please?
JBC's? Oh,
Jody's beef curtains. Yeah. Wait, Chris, put the copper in on that side and the copper on that side and the coal on that side.
I know.
I'm dead at Jody's beef curtains. Time to get in the fire to dry out. JBC, I do at least watch some of the VODs and all the Muskrat Nation Insta. I mean, Meepo gotta have you all in his life. Aww. Doggy Pack said, when new people join the community, can we all say, come on in, the dumpster's warm. Wait, has more people joined that I missed?
I think we've had like yeah, I mean, we've had some new folks join us over time, and we're here for that.
The goal right now, aside from any hole, is that we need to build a cartography table. I'm so curious to know what it does.
Look, I'm gonna just skate. I'm gonna Tony Hawk on these like skateboards here.
You know that they just today released a game called Skatebird?
Do you remember Skate or Die on
Yes, I do remember
NES? That was a good game.
Wait, on NES?
Yeah, I think that was NES.
They had a game called Skate or Die?
Yeah.
Like that dramatic?
On NES.
Holy
Yeah, we had it.
moly.
It was a good game. I think it was like an arcade game.
Where I need... Oh, wait, is that...
Okay, I made you your block. Yeah, go make your thing now.
Yeah, now, can you please...
What does this cartography table do?
I have no
other than
idea.
just make a map, but we already have a map.
We are going to learn what the cartography table does for us. All right, so wait, I'm going to go make bronze. I'm sweating again.
Oh, you're sweating. You're like sweating like a nun in
Look, a butcher
Wait.
knife.
a whore in church. What is
Wait,
the thing?
a butcher's knife designed specifically for slaughtering tamed animals. It can only hurt tamed creatures. Okay, I'm not making that.
A sinner in church. Yeah, well, close enough. A whore in church. It's.
What? What? What are you
What does
saying?
Leah always say?
I'm sweating like a whore in church or a
That's what I
something,
thought.
You know. Okay, what? Let's see. I need to make. Can you go and grab me 5
God.
leather scraps from the stuff?
Yeah. Beach Please and Meepo are both saying that they remember Skate or Die on NES growing up, and it was one of the few games that they had. And I remember the music too for, and I remember the opening, like the start page with like the guy in the
Can
skateboard.
I have some leather scraps? Like,
That's
do you
like
need
on
to
his
use
side.
your hand? Just
Yeah, I mean, he was just very dramatic about his pose. On
it's nighttime, so I
Is
just
it
need
this one?
Yeah, go. Bring it. Give me it. Drop it on the ground in a place where I can pick it up. I think that's too far away. Okay.
Are you serious?
I got it.
Just
Yeah, because
go
I'm
get it.
No, because I'm here, look, I built it. Let's figure it out. What is it?
Oh.
What's this? Hold on, let me read it. Don't read it because you're gonna skip it.
Hawkeye.
With this table, you can record and share your explorations of the 10th world. Use the toolbox to record your progress and take a look at this large map to copy what others have explored. Let us look. Move it.
Oh, I don't know. What am I doing?
The table is empty. What? Are you kidding me? I don't understand. What do I do? Meepo, tell me. Oh, wait, you're record.
Oh, wait.
Oh, go on the right side and record your progress.
Me?
Yeah, on the right side.
Yeah.
There.
Just
to the right,
stop
to the right,
talking,
to the right.
Hugan. This?
A little that. Good. So now click on the table. You copy some discoveries from the table. Now, very, very cool.
So now what?
Now, whatever you put into the table and I put into the table has now been shared amongst us.
Oh, that's good, but it's probably, yeah. I'm not.
What?
Well, look,
What? Speak. Use your words.
I'm not very active in the mapping situation.
Oh my God.
And I have not
Oh my
maintained
God.
it, so you might have a lot of garbage from my map.
Are you kidding me? You just effed up my map? I am the cartographer.
Well, you're going to have to cartography a little bit more to fix my mistakes.
Okay, well, that ruined it. I'm going to bed. We're going to wake up, close the game, and then go to a Chris. Can Chris get it? Go, go, go.
I know. Literally, give me a second. 1 second, please.
Elias wants leather straps, said Mega Meg. Watch out. All those benches in a wooden hut would be good for skateboard tricks. Okay, let's
Did we
quit.
do it? Is the map fixed yet?
No, I ruined it for me.
It's literally raining on this garbage map.
Okay, Chris, you can quit.
Jeez.
Hooray, IC Ficus' shared games are now available for you to play? Excuse me, I don't want you to use my games.
What games?
I cannot believe that you have still not beaten Half-Life Alyx. I will
working
talk
on
about
it.
this every single day because you are missing out on one of the, if not the best game of the past 2 decades.
I know. I'm working on it. It's scary.
When's the last time you worked on it?
It's scary. I have patches to make. I have responsibilities,
Excuse
Elias.
me. All right.
Let me
Next.
move this over. And look, it's
I have
that
some more,
time,
please?
folks. It's that time.
I got a haircut today, and I went to a new barber, and I feel like an idiot. First of all, I wanted to tell you.
Well, only
Listen,
because Jay wasn't available.
he wasn't available when I called. He wasn't available, and then the person on the phone said, "But I could have a stylist available for you at 5." And I'm like, "Okay, I just need like my haircut and my beard trimmed." So I'm confused. And then she's like, "Well, I can either have a stylist or a barber." And then I'm like, "What's the difference?" Like I genuinely didn't know.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, the stylist, they're not going to use the razor, they're not going to use the buzzer, they're going to wash your hair, blah blah blah." And I'm like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
"Me neither." And then I'm like, "Well, I just need my hair." Like, I didn't know how else to say it. I'm like driving while I called, and I was using Siri to call them. So then I'm like, all right, you know what? Dead to me for now. So then I just asked Siri to find me a barber shop near where we live.
Yeah.
And a name came up, and it was a nice amount of Yelp stars.
Yeah.
So I called, and they were like, "We don't take appointments, but you could just come in." I'm like, "Oh, freaking." So I go
That's
there.
the worst, because then I don't want to wait.
I know, but I went there. I was immediately seen. The person never spoke, and you know how important that is to me?
Oh, it's up there. Like, I feel like when we should get cards if we ever, like,
Just like
if I
hand it
ever,
to them?
yeah, like, I don't want to talk, and just hand the card.
Mm-hmm.
Is that bitchy? I think that's bitchy.
Oh, thanks, Jen. And so I walked in, and this is now a brand new person who I've never had do my hair. And all I said was, I want my hair a little shorter, and I want my beard a little shorter and trimmed. And he did, I think, a really great job, having never done my hair. He was very particular, but quick. He was very comforting and comfortable.
Like,
and
did he, like, whisper into your ear, like,
No.
it's going to be okay?
No, he just knew what he needed to do
Okay.
and was like
Did he
good
pet
about
you
it.
after he was
He
done?
always was holding my head.
Like, holding your hand?
Head.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like he always was guiding. He never was not guiding my head like this.
Oh, I'm the worst
know?
at that. I have a like tendency to lean one way, and Jay is always like, "Grr," like,
No, this
because
guy was
I'm like,
great.
I'm bad about that.
The only thing
and
I
I
didn't
feel
like-
bad. It's not Jay who's like, it's me. It's
Oh,
not
it's,
you.
I mean, literally, I mean, it's you.
It's the same thing when they cut the back of my hair neck, and it's like,
Oh, and you know what they do here with the I can't. So I asked for beard trim and stuff, and they did what are those? Like the ones you could like kill someone with, like the
like the legit
the
razor.
straight razor, whatever.
Yeah,
And he put the stuff,
shaving cream.
the shaving cream here and also right here. And he did his thing, and he's like down to the pixel, and I am fascinated. I'm like, he is good. And then he pulls back that black like cape that we wear or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he put shaving cream on the back of my head and is doing the back of my head. And I'm like, this is like next level. I am freaking out. And then I looked, and if you take a look, I mean, it's hard for you to see here, but my line of beard hair is legit. He did a really good job. The only complaint I have is they only took cash, which made me think that there's some shadiness going on, and my like info is probably somewhere else.
Well, when you pay with cash, there's no info. What are they taking?
I don't know that there weren't cameras everywhere.
Okay, but it's still cash. What are they tying back to you?
My face.
Nobody knows who you are.
Our family here knows who we are. I think. I hope. Anyway, all of this to say that I had a really good time tonight.
They're probably just trying to save some money on the transactions.
He did a straight line. It looks great. Like, thank you, Ralph. See, I think so too. Heidi
Look,
said,
I need to get a
stopalize.
I need to get a haircut. Big time. But I'm just so lazy.
You should go to this place. You should try it. It's in like where we go to have fancy dinner. It's really good.
I just feel bad cheating on Jay because it's like
Jay will not know whether or not
the only
you're
person
cheating on
who's
him.
ever cut my hair is you in pandemic and Jay.
You should. I have an appointment for 1:45 tomorrow with Jay. You can go take mine and be like, yeah, that's my husband.
Wait, you're not going to cancel it?
You know, I was going to tomorrow morning, but if you want to take it, you can take it.
Oh yeah, you should cancel it. No, I'm not going tomorrow. I'm too lazy.
Fine. Yeah, Heidi. Listen.
Oh my God.
First of all, Heidi, I'm your
Heidi. I would die. I want to just go to, like, fly out to you just to have that happen.
People said, "Hello, you all is internet famous." I bet he sold that video to a fetish site. I guess the fetish being straight line beards, you know? So wait, I was going to say that I forgot. Let's go to, can Chris get it? All right. Do it, Chris. Ready?
Wait, where? Hang on. Okay. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Ready?
Go.
On tonight's Can Chris Get It, I'm going off of a suggestion that our friend Leah made, and Chris has to guess the names of these 4 people, and let us see how he does.
I know. I know. Is that Steven Tyler on the left 2 in?
On the left 2 in. Why don't you just say wait?
Like
On the left, the second one in from the left.
Yeah.
That is correct. No, not Steven Tyler. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Steven Tyler.
No.
I think it's Steven Tyler.
It's not Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler is a part of what?
Ringo Starr, then.
And
who is this one?
Steven Tyler is what band?
Aerosmith.
This is not Aerosmith. Oh, you're effed. Oh, you're gone. Gone.
Metallica?
Gone. No.
Can you give me a hint? Because I legit, hand to God, or
blank,
on God, I
listen.
thought it was Steven Tyler, and I thought I was getting it. And then the other ones I'm looking at, and I'm like, I don't know. The guy on the right is their accountant.
Listen. Blank blank grows no moss.
Rolling Stone.
Are you serious?
Oh, Rolling Stones. Wait, I thought that was a magazine.
Keep going. So who is that? The one you're trying to get.
I thought it was Steven Tyler.
What's the song that the really sexy but I kind of hate him person sings? I got moves like
Mick Jagger. I didn't know that. No, look, I legit didn't know.
What?
I'm not even going to say
Okay,
it. Who's on the right? Because it's the accountant, I think.
The accountant?
He looks like the accountant.
Okay, Willy
of the
Wonka and the...
Chocolate Factory.
What's the name of the boy?
Charlie.
Okay, and...
Charlie the accountant.
And the amount of energy is measured in...
Joules.
No, like a light bulb?
Newton
A light bulb? A light bulb?
Watts.
Put it together.
Joules Watts.
Blank and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie Watts.
Yes. Okay. Keep going. Who is the one with the bandana?
Oh, he's been to Party Town.
How about our ginger friend from Apple?
Ginger?
Yeah.
Like redhead.
Yeah.
Allie.
No. Male. You know when I told you about...
I think he looks like a Joe.
Vagina dentata
Yeah.
is also known as...
Teeth.
Okay, kind of like that.
Dentures.
No. Rhymes with that, but with a different consonant in the front. A male ginger coworker.
Hooth?
Rhymes with teeth. Hooth? What? Go through all the letters of the alphabet. Beeth.
Seeth?
Deeth.
Feeth?
Keep going. Keep going until you get to it. Are you for real?
Meath?
Before that.
Leith?
Before that.
Keith?
Oh, Keith. And now
Herringer.
a multiple of the full name of the shortened name of Dick.
Richards.
Put it together.
Keith Richards. What are
Can
they?
someone please clip that?
What did they all do? The guy who, like, Steven Tyler sang.
Mick
Jagger sang.
Mick Jagger was also percussion. Then Charlie Watts was the drum, and then Keith Richards
he also
was the bass guitar, and then the other
Wait,
man,
the guy on the right. I'm telling you, he moonlighted as the accountant.
No, the left man also now is you know. The things that we chopped in Valheim. The things that we chopped in Valheim.
A tree, a beech tree, a birch tree,
And it yields
fine wood,
the second thing.
wood.
Okay, that's the last name of the man on the left. Okay, the man on the left.
Oh my God! Wait, Heidi's right. I need to start the raffle. Thank you,
Yes.
Heidi.
Okay, I need to.
Folks,
I'm gonna pee my pants. So you go. Continue to worry about this man on the front.
I'm already worried. I've already made so many enemies on the internet right now. Okay. Listen, don't judge me, folks. I am going because I have a different skill set. I can't identify pop culture people, but I can make patches. And so I am starting the raffle now. Thank you, Heidi, for reminding me. It is live as of now, or it should be. Thank you, Paul. This is for the slob kebab patch. I feel like I've seen the guy in the middle. The other ones on the right, I don't think I've ever seen in my life before. The one on the left, I feel like he's familiar, but I don't know. I don't know that I've seen him either. This is hard work. I need more. I need Beeth Mitchards. I need more. Can Chris get it? like the Golden Girls, because those I can get. I can get the Golden Girls. I can get the Simpsons. I can. Oh my God, Ralphia, is the guy in the right really dead?
Everyone was just saying that. He died 2 weeks ago.
No.
He died 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
I also just may or may not have applied to the raffle.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Okay, so what, the accountant?
Yeah, the accountant who's going to do all their tax work.
Look, he lived a long and prosperous life. All is well. Did you get the guy on the left?
What about Party Town though? Is he okay?
Do you remember the we have the friend, it's like our friend's friend who is getting a divorce. They have a bunch of kids, and we always suspected that the man is gay.
Oh, I don't know that, but that's a lot to unveil on the stream.
Oh, our sister-in-law's brother.
Which sister-in-law?
Mine, like my blood's, my brother's wife.
Ron.
Do the little like
Ron
cutesy,
Howard.
No, the cutesy version.
Ronnie Howard.
Okay, wait. And then what was the thing we collected?
Ronnie Wood.
Okay.
I've never heard that name before.
Chris got it. He's good. Wait, what happened to the muskrat cam? Oh, Eloise. Look at her.
Oh, she's
so
sleeping on her
cute.
pillow.
So we have Mick
paper.
Jagger, Charlie Watts, Keith Richards, and Ronnie Wood. Or Steven Tyler, the accountant,
The Party Town.
Beeth, and Ron Finewood.
Ron Finewood. That guy has been to some serious parties, and I would be fine with it.
That's Keith Richards.
No, this is Mick
Oh,
Jagger.
it's Hater Tot shoved his face into the camera. Clip that, clip that, clip that. Anyone else catch that muskrat cam action on the cam? Muskrat fan awe. Folks, I want to thank a couple of you. When everyone who's been helping catalog some moments for the 100th episode, you are all so wonderful, because it has helped me to do so much more, because I don't have to sit through the specifics, those little tiny moments, because I know what I have the big picture of, and I just need a couple of these little moments, and this is really, really, really helpful. So thank you.
Chrissy said better known as the Rolling Stones in their accountant. Chrissy,
Also,
I want to just say one more time, happy birthday. I hope you had a good birthday. The fact that you spent it hanging out with us on the stream, you're like a really super important part of the community. So thank you. And I hope you had a great birthday.
oh my God, Eloise. Also, Jody just said that Keith Richards had his dad cremated so that he can smoke him.
Oh, that's weird. Wait, Keith Richards is which one? The
That
Party
one.
Town?
Stop
Oh.
it right now. Kathy said I'm going to wear my Muskrat t-shirt on our 100th episode. Chris, we need to order ours immediately.
We
OG Steve said
put
Twitch.
it in tomorrow, like in the book, because I'm like, I was distracted. You're like, he sent me an order and I'm in the middle of work. I'm a busy
You
person.
literally just blamed me for you not ordering the shirts.
I know. Well, it's the same way that you blame me for not knowing what the A button is. I don't know what the A button is.
Okay, not the same.
It's the same.
Hold on. OG Steve said Twitch won't let me resubscribe to Prime. Frustrating. Why not? That's weird. This is the first time I've legit been disappointed in Chris. Oh, the first time? Ralph said, good idea. I will also wear my new shirt on the 100th. Love that. Let us know when it's dinner time. Oh, Eloise lets us know when it's dinner time. Yeah, isn't that funny?
Oh, did she leave? Look.
Yeah.
Folks, can you look at the Leah cam right now? Because it shows her music bed that she made.
It's the song Hallelujah. And
she's nesting.
And I used that many years ago, and I just pulled it out of nowhere. So,
okay, it's ready. It's time.
Yeah, pick.
Who is going to be a slob kebab
Imagine
tonight?
it's me.
If it's you, I'm not giving it to you.
No, of course not. Lana, you are the winner. Congratulations. You are a slob kebab.
Congratulations. You know what's ironic?
What?
that Lana is winning the slob kebab, and she's literally all about organization.
I know.
That
Look, I'm
is
writing
really
Lana
weird.
is slob kebab. How
That is
funny
really weird.
That?
And I feel like that plays into the rigged situation that Sam and Watson always says, but it's not rigged. I'm just saying.
Legit. I mean,
It's not rigged. But, you know.
Congratulations. Folks, tomorrow, I think that we are playing the bomb game, if I remember, because I made the schedule like a while ago. I think it's the bomb game. And I think I said anyone who wants to play, let us know. So I want many of you to try to join us tomorrow. It is a fun experience. I love doing the whole bomb diffusing thing. Heidi's going to play. That's amazing. Jen said, love the bomb game. Mozzie said, love the bomb game. Yes. So I would love for anyone who wants.
Multiple.
It's hard to see what's happening. Can you go to the...
No, Tater Tot is literally knocking all the amiibo off.
Oh, Chris,
everything.
go to the cam. Go to the thing.
Which cam?
The one that you show your craft cam. Quick, go.
Oh, he's just
craft cam
destroying.
But you got to switch it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so switch.
I can't. He's gone. It's done. It's over. So tomorrow.
Listen, this is. We have definitive segments. I can't just on a time switch.
He just knocked off, not even kidding, 6 amiibos from my little amiibo shelf. Tomorrow, if you want to play...
Cheddar's coming to inspect.
I would like for you to play. It's fun. It's going to be a blast. And I want to try to defuse bombs with you because it is like... It's... What's a good word for like... The bee's knees? Ooh, yeah, the bee's knees.
Jody that's like a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Discord to get help, said Jay Gris, for sure. I will post the link again to Discord to just remind everyone what PDF you need to either have available or print. And then, thank you, Abishi. I forgot we're going to raid Pete's right now.
Wait, is Pete live?
Yeah, he's live. He left earlier and told us that he's going to be live and then he'll see us later. Stick around for a couple of more minutes. We are going to be raiding my brother's channel. He's likely knee deep in DJing right now. So let's do that and have some fun. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to another amazing episode of Air Streamers, and we will see you all tomorrow night, and I can't wait to have another wonderful night with you.
Totally see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's just remind everyone what's going to happen now is our stream is ending. We're going to chill for the rest of the night and feed the muskrats because they are rioting, as you can see, Cheddar right now.
And Tater Tot, look at Tater Tot's tail.
Yeah, they're totally just pissed. They want to be fed. What's going to happen is we're going to take our stream, move it over to Pete's channel. He has like an after party where he's DJing. And so our stream is going to cut out.
We'll still be there to like chat.
We're going to be in the chat, but that's going to take you over to Pete's channel where he's going to be DJing for the rest of the night. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And thank you for tuning in again.
Deb said if we are home, I'll do it. Just not sure. Okay, so I'm hearing you say you will be home and you will do it. Bye, folks. See ya.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night. Oh, that's a good way to do that, actually. To like end and then do this. Because now I think...
I'm ending it then.
Yeah.